At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Audio. Whatever.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
B&H Auto in Afton has been serving the Star Valley community for over 10 years. With a qualified and trained staff, you can trust B&H Auto for brakes, maintenance, repairs, tires, and more. That's B&H Auto on the north end of Afton. Service you can ride on.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefoothandankle.clinic. That's alpinefoothandankle.clinic.
Back once again with the First Bank of Wyoming Tortilla Challenge. So far, Cole from the Afton branch has given 2 slaps, while Marty has given 3, but no one has spit out their water quite yet. Cole here with a win, so he'll slap, and mamma mia, that was a slapper. Look at the earlobe right here. Boop! Now, is someone going to spew? Remember, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. The first person to spit the water out of their mouth will lose. Everyone keeps it down, and Cole will get another slap here, it looks like. Marty releasing some audible sound as Cole winds up and swings. And, oh, Marty, my goodness, his cheek is red. He's trying to say something here. And, oh, there it is! We have spewage. Marty attempted to talk, and that makes Cole unable to hold in the laugh. And out goes the water like a rainbow. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of the First Bank of Wyoming Tortilla Challenge. It's Marty from the Alpine branch.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
The Lincoln County School District No. 2 Transportation Department is currently hiring bus aides for the current school year. Earn extra side cash while helping out the local students. Starting wage for business aides is $16.75 an hour. No experience is necessary and all training is paid. Get started and fill out an application. Visit lcsd2.org. That's lcsd2.org and click job openings. Become a bus aide and enjoy a great way to earn some part-time income.
Get ready for a real good time at Star Valley Station, your go-to spot for big screen thrills, strikes, and slices. Step into our movie theater and immerse yourself in the magic of cinema. But that's not all. Unleash your inner bowler at our fantastic bowling alley. Then treat yourself to mouth-watering pizza that will have your taste buds cheering. It's entertainment galore at Star Valley Station. Come on over and let the fun begin.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
My name is Anna Altabo, and since I was young, Dezi's dance studio has been like a second home to me. Dance has always been my favorite language, and Dezi's gave me the space to embrace it 100%. Whether it was ballet, tap, lyrical, or ballroom, I knew there were always two things I could count on: supportive instructors and lifelong friends. The confidence and identity I have today are all thanks to my time at the studio.
For more information and to get started, visit Desi'sDance.com.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
The Bank of Star Valley would like to congratulate AJ Hale on being this week's Man of the Week. Congratulations, AJ.
AJ Hale, son of Victoria and Joe Hale, senior, tight end, linebacker, Afton, Wyoming.
Then a pitch back to McClure. McClure throws down the field, has a man caught on the sideline, and going down to get it is AJ Hale.
As a small business owner, we know you want to take care of your team. Introducing MemberCare, Star Valley Health's membership healthcare program. Through our new program, you can provide your team healthcare benefits at our primary care and urgent care clinics, including essential services like lab tests, x-rays, and urgent care visits, bundled into a plan that fits your budget. Your employees support your dream every day. Here's one more way to keep your team happy and healthy. Learn more at starvalleyhealth.org.
Hey Braves fans, now you can follow your favorite players during the game with a complete Star Valley football roster online, including player pictures and bios. Scan the code on your screen or visit svinews.com/football roster.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician. I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
September is Hunger Action Month. Can you be part of the solution by volunteering, donating, or advocating for those food insecure individuals in your community? Come join us at the pantry. Find out all the ways that you can help those families facing hunger in our community.
The countdown to kickoff is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
Welcome to the Teton Valley in eastern Idaho, home of the Teton High School Timberwolves, and Star Valley in Driggs tonight to take on Teton. And for live football coverage on the SBI Sports Network, I'm Duke Dance and Dal Erickson. And Dal, I don't know how we keep on doing it, but another fantastic Friday night. This one mid-September with the Tetons in the backdrop, a little cloud cover over the top of the Tetons right now, but holy cow, what a setting to play a high school football game again tonight.
I'd say pretty amazing that we get to do this for a job a lot of the time. Sometimes we wonder, but tonight's not one of those nights. It's a fantastic place, a beautiful place, and it's a venue we've never been in, Dukes, and it's a program that we have not played before, and so it'll be interesting to see what transpires, but yeah, I couldn't ask for a better night weather-wise or view-wise tonight.
It's all part of the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff. Your home for totally free checking, where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. That is gofirstbank.com. As you mentioned, first time ever playing a varsity football game at Teton High School in Driggs. Some lower-level games have been held here and there. The two teams have met in history now. We'll get to that in just a few moments, but that was held in Afton. So first time ever, which is kind of crazy considering how close in proximity these two teams are. But diving into the matchup tonight, of course, your Star Valley Braves, a top-ranked team once again in Wyoming 3A football, undefeated coming into this one, 3-0 coming off the big win last week at Sugar Salem, a huge kind of dramatic style win at the end of that one to propel them into this game tonight.
Yeah, that was, we'll see what type of momentum, whether it buoys the Braves up or if it's maybe there's a little bit of a gap because you come down off of that. I know they had that game circled. Well, you can't let it, you can't drop down the team that Sugar Salem played in the state championship last year in the Teton Timberwolves, and they're on their home field. So the Braves are going to have to bring a great effort here if they want to keep on winning and collect another W for their schedule.
Teton on the flip side coming in 0-3 on the year, but they haven't been blowouts. They've had some close losses so far in the season. Down a couple of those. Leading the way for Teton is number 9, the quarterback, a junior, Luke Nelson, number 9 for Teton, and he's been the ringleader for the Wolverines coming into this one. His favorite target and favorite guy to hand off the football to as well is number 1, Joker Joyce. He's also a junior, wide receiver and running back. He's the coach's kid of head coach David Joyce. Maybe you recognize that name, maybe you don't. Former Jackson head coach. Another one we won't see tonight, we're pretty sure anyway, is Jack Joyce. He is a senior this year and has been one of the stars on this team the last couple of years. He's out with an injury. They're hoping he'll come back next week. So Star Valley expecting not to have to cover number 19 tonight, but Joker and Luke, some of the playmakers on the Teton side of the football.
Well, and Jack, one of those kids that, as Coach Young mentioned in Jake Hibbard's sports night last night, he was playing, he actually ran indoor track for Star Valley back when he was a freshman, and he was getting on the field for the Jackson Bronx as a freshman at times. So really talented kid. Again, not expected to play tonight, but you never know. You might see 19 out there. But his brother, Joker Joyce, number 1, as Jake pointed out, double-digit catches at Marsh Valley last weekend. That's a heck of an effort. And that one was a bit of a shootout last week, 39-35. So the Braves defense will have to be very mindful of the guys you just mentioned.
It's all part of our First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff. Your better banking experience is here. When we come back, we'll have your senior spotlight presented by Schwab Mortuary. Had a chance to catch up with Riley Erickson, one of the seniors on this year's Brave squad. We do have Jake Hibbard with us, and he'll have the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update and our pregame coverage. Your Crimson Quarter roundup, sideline report tonight as well. Also, we'll recap the rivalry, records watch, keys to the game, national anthem starters, and the Kristoff kickoff on the way. Live from Driggs, Idaho, Star Valley Teton on the SBI Sports Network.
So is that where I was supposed to talk about it? Yes.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand and fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
There's no place to enjoy the fall season like Alpine, Wyoming. Enjoy fly fishing on the Salt and Snake Rivers, camping and hunting up the Grays in the Wyoming Range, hike the trails in the Bridger Teton National Forest, or bring your off-road vehicles and enjoy the backcountry. And with plenty of lodging and dining options at affordable prices, you just can't beat the fall season in Alpine. Experience the fall season like Mother Nature intended in scenic Alpine, Wyoming.
This is the First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff on the SVI Sports Network. It's time for today's Senior Spotlight, presented by Schwab Mortuary in Afton and online at schwabmortuary.com.
Senior Spotlight on the SVI Sports Network, and Riley Erickson joining me here today. Riley, congrats on the win against Sugar last week. You had some big plays, some big tackles right at the line of scrimmage. What was it like for you to not only get that win on their field, but to have such a big impact on the game?
Oh, it was great. We prepared a lot that week for Sugar, and we knew that they were going to be a big physical football team, and we just went out and played, and it was awesome to be out there with my boys.
Of course, you guys want to win the state championship, but that win against Sugar had to be pretty sweet.
Yeah, we knew that they're probably going to be one of the best teams we see all year, and so we just came ready, and they thought they had it in the beginning, I would say, but we just dug deep and got her done.
Awesome. So now you guys head back to Idaho, last non-conference game of the season. Teton, what do you guys see in them, and what have you been working on this week?
They're a good football team. They do a lot of just running, and they're really similar to Jackson's old offense, and so we've just been doing a lot of practice, lots of reps, and they're really fast. So,
speaking of Jackson's offense, you got Jackson coming up real quick after this game against Teton. Any worries about looking ahead, or what's it been like this week for you guys to try and stay focused?
We've just been staying in the moment, focusing on Teton. Next week we'll focus on Jackson, but we're just trying to be where our feet are and go week by week.
Awesome. Riley Erickson, Senior Spotlight here on SVI. Riley, outside of football, what do you like to do? What other hobbies do you have?
I like to go fishing. That's a big hobby I have. I like to go camping and just be outside with my friends mostly.
Do you have a favorite camping spot?
I like Grays River, up Little Grays. We go up there as a family quite a bit, so that's my favorite.
Awesome. What's been your favorite class so far this school year?
I like our early morning weight class, going and just lifting with all my teammates. It's something I really enjoy doing.
Very cool. Plans after high school? Have that nailed down or still working on it?
Still working on it a little bit. I haven't decided whether I want to go into like a business thing or a dental or whatnot, but I'm planning on going to Laramie after high school and just seeing where it takes me.
What is your favorite candy bar, Riley?
I'm going to have to say Twix.
Excellent. Good choice. How about your favorite breakfast cereal?
I don't really eat cereal, but Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
You can't go wrong with that, like it or not. That's Riley Erickson, Senior Spotlight on the SVI Sports Network.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
And our meals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
The countdown to kickoff is made possible by First Bank of Wyoming, your home for totally free personal and business checking. Visit gofirstbank.com.
On a beautiful Friday afternoon, more live coverage of Star Valley football on the SBI Sports Network. Duke Dance, Dal Erickson here with you at Teton Valley High School in Driggs, home of the Timberwolves, and the Braves trying to keep their win streak alive and go 4-0 on the season if they can pick up a win at Teton Valley tonight. It's all part of your First Bank of Wyoming countdown to kickoff. Your home for totally free checking. It's where free really does mean free. Visit gofirstbank.com. Let's send it over to Jake Hibbert for the studio update on what's happening around the state of Wyoming. Jake, here it is with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update.
Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so it's been a little wild. We got a lot of 6 o'clock kickoffs so far, but let's take a look at what we got so far. I've got this game right up here. It's Lander and Evanston, and it's Lander with the ball right here, deep in position, deep inside their own 50-yard line. This is a game where I'm thinking Evanston's got to show something to maybe earn a top 5 spot. Not so fast. Lander kind of run away with it right now. That's an 80-yard rush for a touchdown by my count. Also, something else, guys, that we've got coming up is
girls last week. Yeah.
Well, we've got
I couldn't remember if it was her
we've
or
got
not.
the 34-game streak. It's trying to be at 35, and that is East in Sheridan. Let's go over here just for a second. This is just moments ago. Sheridan on the goal line, driving it in. That makes it a touchdown. 7-0 Sheridan over East. Looking at any other scores, Buffalo and Cody. Cody has scored a touchdown to my knowledge. Powell Douglas still looks scoreless. And Riverton Green River, haven't gotten a result on that yet, guys. Coming up, we'll take a look at how the Bridger Valley games go. It was a really fun contest with Lovell linemen, Mountain View Cokeville as well. Back to you.
Thank you, Jake Hibbert. We'll touch base with Jake throughout the game with some live updates on some of those games, and of course at halftime as well. That's your Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Sleep well, Star Valley. Visit them in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com. Now, how about the Crimson Corner presented by the University of Wyoming?
Well, Valley View Golf Course in Afton hosting Wyoming 4A State Golf, and as of right now, got to throw this out there. Star Valley's Jordan Horsley, the senior, she shot a 72 today. She is in first place, 36 front 9, 36 back 9, and as far as I could tell, she was 9 strokes in front. So in position to maybe win that individual state championship. That will continue on tomorrow afternoon. Star Valley Cross Country is off this week. They'll be preparing for the Bob Furman Invite in Boise next weekend. Volleyball won at Jackson last night, 3-2 in that 5th set, and they're hosting Green River as we speak. We think we got that all worked out. You can watch that at SVInews.com and the SVI Media YouTube page. And earlier this week in a sophomore game, the Star Valley sophomores defeating this Teton group 48-8. That was in Afton. That's a look at your Crimson Corner, brought to you by the University of Wyoming.
Find your reasons to be a Cowboy at uwio.edu and the Roundup with Sunrise Engineering.
Looking at the Roundup, Jake going over a couple of different things. Couple of finals, though. Lovell over Lyman today in the 2A West, 36-22. Mountain View got past Cokeville in a battle of ranked teams, 14-6. Warland at Pinedale, Thermopolis at Cameron. Thermopolis up early, 6-0 in that one. Cheyenne East is at Sheridan and 4A South at Cheyenne Central in 4A as well. Kelly Walsh at Thunder Basin, Laramie at Rock Springs, and then Campbell County at Natrona. That one should be a good one. You've also got Buffalo at Cody, Powell at Douglas, Green River at Riverton, and there's a look at your 3A teams. That's a look at your Roundup from Sunrise Engineering.
Creating solutions that work. Let's send it down to the field for the national anthem.
Twilights last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
Let's meet today's starters, brought to you by Mountain Star Products in Afton.
I'm Smith McClure, son of Brian and Sarah McClure, senior, B quarterback, Afton, Wyoming.
I'm Wyatt Martini, son of Tracy and James Martini, senior, BB, running back, Alpine.
AJ Hale, son of Victoria and Joe Hale, senior, tight end, linebacker, Afton, Wyoming.
Bryson Neal, son of David and Jennifer McGee and Justin Neal, senior, wide receiver and DB, Afton.
Cooper Lancaster, son of Aaron and Anna Lancaster, junior, wide receiver, quarterback, safety, Wyoming.
Dayton Schwab, son of Marie and Dane Schwab, senior, wide receiver, defensive back, Afton, Wyoming.
Cooper Lawson, son of Ethan Heidi Lawson. I'm a senior, offensive tackle and defensive end, Afton.
Garrett Carlson, a.k.a. Gare Bear, son of Earl and Sarah Carlson, senior, O-line, D-line, Afton.
Damian Burgess, son of JR and Katie Burgess, senior, O and D-line, Afton, Wyoming.
Coulter Martinson, son of Chad and Wendy Martinson, senior, tight end linebacker, Fairview.
Andrew Taylor, son of Bo and Ruby Taylor, senior, O&D line, Alpine.
Gunnar Brogue, son of Clay and Brittany Brogue, senior, defensive back and wide receiver, Freedom.
Edio Mutoktil, son of Lydia and Lily Mutoktil, junior, running backs, linebackers, Afton, Wyoming.
Riley Erickson, son of Jared Erickson. I'm a senior, linebacker, Thane.
Jason Tinser, son of Ty and Candace Tinser, senior, D-line, tight end, Thane.
Grant Thompson, son of Kyle and Aaron Thompson, senior, linebacker, running back, Fairview.
Braves starting lineup on the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Coin toss taking place right now at center field. Let's send it down to Claire Myers for the Miles CPA sideline report. She had the chance to catch up with Coach McKay Young to get his thoughts on the game. Claire.
We're down here in the beautiful Teton Valley where I just finished talking to Coach Young. He is very excited going into this game. He has never played on this field before, and he is just thrilled to play in such a gorgeous place. Tonight, Coach Young is looking for his team to be more invested in their running game. He wants to correct their blocking scheme, and when they get on the field tonight, he just wants them to be the more physical team. So they want to play hard, hit hard, and be physical. Other than that, he can't wait to see how this game will turn out. Back to you, Duke.
Thank you, Claire Myers with the Miles CPA sideline report at Afton and Alpine at 885-0055. Also, we just saw during the coin toss, number 74 for the Braves, Garrett Carlson, not suiting up for this game. He's on crutches, and we will be without Garrett Carlson in this game for the Braves. Now let's recap the rivalry with Simplot.
Well, there isn't much of one, as we've kind of alluded to all week. Only one previous meeting between these two schools took place in 1935, and that was in Afton. So the first time ever for a varsity contest here at Teton High School. Star Valley won that one. And got to go back to WyomingFootball.com for that one. Thank you, Patrick. That's a look at your rivalry, brought to you by Simplot, Smoky Canyon Mine.
And the Records Watch with Star Valley Disposal.
Looking at the Records Watch, there's a lot going on. Smith McClure passed Logan Abrams on the passing list. The 136 tonight. He would tie Trace Hatterley for fourth all-time. Bryson Neal currently has 967 receiving yards. With 8, he would catch Cole Critchfield. With 33, he would compile 1,000 in a career. With 53 tonight, he would tie Jason Lewis for fourth. And with 99 receiving yards tonight, he would tie Winston Green for third on the all-time list. That's a look at your Records Watch from Star Valley Disposal.
Residential, commercial, construction, and septic services. Visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That is StarValleyDisposal.com. Keys to the game with assist to sell.
Well, key number 1, limit yards after contact for Teton. Key number 2, give me 50. I want 3 players each rushing and receiving of at least 50 yards. Key number 3, force at least 2 turnovers. And key number 4, be hogs in those trenches and own the offensive and defensive lines. That's a look at the keys from Assist to Sell.
They have the local agents Ashley Crandy and Mandy Jack with the keys to your next home. Visit Assist to Sell, StarValley.com. Assist to Sell, StarValley.com. Braves won the opening toss. They defer. Teton elects to return the opening kickoff. They will do so on their south end zone, heading north. Here's the Christoph kickoff with Carpets Plus Color Tile in Afton. He'll angle it over to the right sideline and into the end zone for a touchback just inside the pylon. 1st and 10, Timberwolves from their own 20.
Thankfully for Star Valley, that dance just inside the right side of the pylon. Otherwise, it would have been an illegal procedure. And it'll be a touchback here for Teton Timberwolves, if you're an old timer like me, they used to be referred to as the Teton Redskins. That changed in 2020. There was a bit of a talk about it back in 2013, but it officially changed in 2020.
Quarterback Luke Nelson, the junior. He'll be under center in the I formation to open up this series for Teton. Now we'll step back into the shotgun set. Two receivers to his right. Low snap, picks it up, dive up the middle, and actually a quarterback keeper on the option read, and Luke will go ahead for a gain of a couple of yards. Sets up second down and about 8, maybe 7 for the Timberwolves as they go no-huddle offense. Split backs for Nelson.
Kind of a Virginia Tech look here for Teton, uniform-wise.
Motion Joyce out of the backfield, hit him on the sweep screen, and he's hit and brought down near the 35 or 36. Joyce is going to get positive yards for about another 3-yard gain on the quick sweep pass. 11:18 to go, still in this opening quarter. Braves looking for a 3 and out here. Now a 3rd and 4 to go.
And another hallmark of this Coach Joyce offense, kind of a hurry up.
Nelson, quick pass, caught and reaching for the first down. We'll see if he got there. Bradley Brown, the receiver. He caught it about a yard shy of the marker. He reached out with the football before being tackled, and it looks like they'll spot him about a yard short. Coach Joyce will keep the offense out there on an early 4th down situation. 4th and 1 inside his own 30, and now he'll sub out, and it looks like the punt unit maybe. Well, not enough players came back in, so some confusion early, and Teton will take a timeout. We'll be back in 60. 4th and 1 when we come back on SVI.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
Quickly back after the timeout by Jackson. They didn't quite give us that full 60 seconds there, and it looks like Nelson on the quarterback keeper on 4th and 1 will have just enough to move the chains by the length of the football.
Yeah, not by much, but as you said, got just what he needed.
So it is a new set of downs for Teton. The Timberwolves stay on the field just across their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Nelson again in the shotgun set. He'll have one running back with him. He'll quickly go to the right side, caught by Joyce, but tackled immediately on the quick screen play, and no gain on that one.
Like Riley Erickson in on that tackle.
Gunnar Brogue.
Oh, excuse me.
Number 12 playing the left side corner on the great read. 10:20 to play. Still first quarter. Opening drive of the game for either team. 2nd and 10. From their own 30. This time Nelson will throw. Hit as he throws. Ball's loose and drops. He took a shot right as he released the football, and it's incomplete.
Elia Matautea came in, all 220 pounds of him. And, hit him as he released that ball. Unfortunately for the Timberwolves, that one found some grass to find.
There's a look at it on the Fall River Propane replay as we hit a 3rd down and 10 now for Teton. Again from their own 30, 10-12 to go in the opening quarter. 2 receivers left. Nelson looks that direction. Quarterback draw, and he's going to get away. And a face mask on that one. He broke a tackle. It was a face mask. There's a fumble on the play, and Star Valley is going to fall on it. It is recovered by Star Valley, and it will still stay, though, with Teton because there's going to be a defensive face mask on that one.
Yeah, Tayson Tittenser fell on the loose ball, so good kudos for him. But, yeah, this was going to come back. The face mask taking place prior to the fumble.
Officials are going to talk this one over. Instead of a defensive turnover, it's going to be a 1st down for the Timberwolves. There's the call from the official. And that will move the chains with 10:06 to play in the first period. And the penalty will help Teton convert on a 3rd and 10. It'll be a 15-yard variety up to the 45-yard line for Teton.
First penalty of the game on either team.
Nelson steps into the shotgun set. 2 receivers on either side. Play action, throw ball tipped in the air and intercepted off the tip. Riley Erickson on the pick, and he's tackled in near the 50-yard line. So they don't get the fumble turnover, but they do get the interception. It was tipped in the air, and Erickson comes down with it.
It's almost like you tap him for the senior spotlight, Duke. That's a great job. Here's your Fall River propane replay. I think that was tipped up in the air. Was it Big Country 78? But winds up in the hands of Riley Erickson.
Jaden Coons, 39.
Okay. Jaden had a great game last week in Sugar Salem.
1st and 10. Ball across to the 48-yard line, and Braves have great field position to open things up. Here's a pitch to Bryson. Neal works it on the sweep play ahead, and he stood up and brought down. He does get a couple of yards on the play, but that's it. Going to be 2nd down and roughly 8 now for Star Valley with 9:43 to go in the first quarter.
And you know, when you play a coach, even if it's a different team, you know some of his tendencies. I think Coach Joyce has maybe saw that one before.
2nd down and 8. I formation for McClure under center. Man in motion. Turn, hand off to the tailback. Goes left side Thompson, and he will spin around and be brought down after a gain of 5, maybe 6. Put him near the 41-yard line to bring up 3rd and manageable here for Star Valley.
That was a little bit of a misdirection. You had Matautea back there, and you think he's going to be a lead blocker, so he kind of goes off to the right, and then Grant caught over to his left, found some good space to run.
Star Valley will huddle up. Bring the clock down to 9 minutes. It's going to be a 3rd and 3 from the Teton 41. Shotgun set. Quarterback keeper has a big lead block. Broken tackle. McClure running to the 30. McClure to the 20. Chased out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. There was a huge block by Star Valley to spring him loose, and then he breaks a tackle, and that will be a Wyoming National Guard 1st down. I think that was Matautea, right?
Matautea just leveled somebody right there, and then Smith McClure was patient, and then he turned on some jets here and was able just to skirt out of bounds. And you know you want to just try and stretch that out and maybe get more than he got, but that's the smart play. 22 yards later.
Here's the first snap inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone. I formation. Thompson remains the tailback. Across the formation is Schwab in motion. Play action pass into the end zone. Looking to the corner, diving for it, but not able to stretch out enough with A.J. Hale. And it will be incomplete inside the end zone. Stops the clock at 8:35 to go in the opening quarter.
The good thing about that pass, Duke, is the only one who was going to get a chance at this. Here's a great angle from our camera crew. The only guy who had a shot at this was AJ. A little too far out with his outstretched hands. Man, great job with our crew. Fantastic.
Split back with Matautea and Thompson in the backfield. Under center this time is McClure. 2 receivers, 1 on either side. Here's a handoff to Thompson on the outside sweep. He has a block, but the defense blows through it, but he breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and Thompson's going to have the 1st down. 2 broken tackles, and inside the 10-yard line for another Wyoming National Guard 1st down.
Well, you had Coulter Martinson out there, number 52. He had pulled and was able to get enough of a piece, but Grant able to kind of walk through what a would-be tackler who went low, and he gets a nice gainer here. In fact, we're going to call it 12 yards.
Put him at the 7 for a 1st and goal inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone, and that will put an I formation behind McClure under center. Receiver to his right again is Schwab. Thompson the tailback. Schwab in motion. Works it to a play action. Looks back to Schwab. He's covered. Goes middle. Intercepted in the end zone by Teton. Running it back is Brown. And he will be brought down inside the 10-yard line. Picked it off in the end zone. Brought it out and tackled shy of the 10. So both teams exchange interceptions on the opening drive of the game. And we stayed knotted at 0.
Yeah, and that one, unfortunately for the Braves, it's 1st and goal. You just you don't need to necessarily have that type of urgency letting go of this one. But thought he had his man. Great job by Brown. He saw it all the way.
So now Teton will come back out. Basically got back to the 9 is where they spot it. So 1st and 10 from the 9 for the Timberwolves with 8:14 to play in the opening period. Both teams at 0. 2nd possession of the game for the Timberwolves. Slot goes in motion. That's Joyce. Here's a handoff up the middle from the tailback. and across the 10 and stood up for a short gain on first down.
Big country in there. Also, Jaden Coons. I'll tell you what, Jaden Coons, he is having himself a season.
Empty backfield this time for Luke Nelson. Trips to the right side, 2 receivers to his left, and a no tight end set. 7:50 and counting as Nelson drops back into the shotgun in his empty backfield. Lost the ball, picked it up, flag on the play. A quarterback keeper up the middle to the 15-yard line, but a flag at the snap of the football.
Not sure what this is going to be.
Officials will stop the clock at 7:43. Came from the near sideline judge.
Yeah, flags sitting between the 10 and the 11. And it looks like they're going to walk this back. That's typically kind of a hold situation. Oh, no, offside on Star Valley.
Oh. So they'll get 5 free yards and replay the down.
Second penalty on the Braves in the game so far, totaling 20 yards.
So someone must have been lined up inside the neutral zone at the snap of the football. 7:40 as the clock continues, restarts and is winding. Here's a handoff to the outside, but the Braves are there waiting. James Brogue on the handoff to the perimeter, but a slew of Braves right there. Tackle for loss by Star Valley.
Riley Erickson right there, 44, and Elia Matawatea was right there as well. Yeah, just no room on that one. In fact, loss of a couple.
So 2nd and 2, now a 3rd and 8. 7:15 to go. Ball spotted back on the 15-yard line, inside the 15-yard line. Nelson will throw, has a man on the slant, and juggled and caught. Beautiful catch by Bradley Brown. The coverage was there from Schwab, but Bradley went up and got it, juggled it, came down and kept it, and that'll move the chains across the 35.
That is a heck of a catch. 30-yard gain for Bradley Brown.
It's a good look at it on the Fall River Propane replay. That's great concentration, keeps Teton on the field. And again, Coach Joyce goes no huddle, hurry up offense, pump fake by Nelson, and he swarmed, and he'll be sacked. Nelson brought down in the backfield, down near the 30-yard line.
Tayson Tittenser, number 23. Big country was right there as well, but Tittenser got the lion's share of that one. Number 23, he was all over that play.
That's a chop shop sack by Star Valley, and every Star Valley sack this season is a $10 donation to the Afton Food Pantry, courtesy of the Chop Shop Barbershop in Afton. $10 for the food pantry, courtesy of Tayson. Here's a handoff again to the outside for Brogue, and he looks for the corner. Ball's loose, hit, the ball pops up, and looks like Star Valley's going to try and hop on it. Do they get there? We'll see. No official signal yet. There's a pile on the far sideline. That was a big hit. The ball popped 5 feet up in the air to Star Valley football. Another turnover by the Braves defense, and Star Valley again with great field position inside the Teton 40.
So both teams having trouble hanging on to the football. Nobody's been able to capitalize on it just yet.
Wyatt Martini is the one that came flying in and made the hit to force the fumble.
And if you'll recall, Wyatt had a pick 6 a couple weeks ago against Preston.
1st and 10 for Star Valley on the Teton 39. 6:10 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Teton has splits up the middle. Star Valley will do a option quarterback run, and McClure will take it up the left side of center for a gain of 3, maybe 4. Clock ticks down to 5:55.
So if you're just joining us on the first possession for Star Valley, moved the ball all the way down the field, had 1st and goal from the 7, and then threw an interception. But they get it back here on the forced turnover here from Martini.
McClure, shotgun, Coons in the backfield with him. Hand off to Coons. He's going to have the edge up the sideline and dives ahead for the Wyoming National Guard. 1st down.
Gained about 8 yards there for Jaden.
Pushes the ball inside the Teton 30, down near the 28-yard line. 5:27 to go in the first quarter. Braves are going to bring in a trips to the right, courtesy of Roman Erickson, Dayton Schwab, and Cooper Lancaster. Most, though.
Roman, the hero last week with that game-winning touchdown.
In the backfield is Martini. McClure hands off to Martini. Has the edge. One man to beat. Does beat him. Martini up the sideline. 10. One more man. Cuts back inside and finds the goal line. Wyatt Martini, the touchdown run from 28 yards away, and the Braves strike first, 6-0, 4:56 to go in the first.
You know, that's something you see with Coach Young all the time. You see a guy make a huge play on defense, and he wants to reward him on offense. Had a great block from Coulter Martinson, and then the rest of it was all Wyatt Martini, and he's like, I'm getting across that goal line.
Braves strike with 4:56 to go in the first quarter. They're up 6-0 now in Teton and Christoph Bueller with the ensuing PAT. Again, Cooper Lancaster will hold. Snap, good. Hold, good. Kick is short, and it may have been deflected. No good. The PAT is no good, but there is a flag on the play.
Yeah, really
so
late one.
We will keep it here. See what this is.
Now, if this is on Teton, going to move it close enough, you may see Star Valley just opt to go for 2, and I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, McClure, the offense coming back out, so Coach Young thinking just like that.
And just looking at the personnel, you got Tortilla, Grant Thompson. This has bread and butter written all over it.
It's going to be a personal foul on Teton, so half the distance to the goal, and put Star Valley in a 2-point conversion scenario, which they will hope to take advantage of. See if they can go up by 8 early on in the game. You do have the big boy package with Tortilla, the fullback, Thompson, the tailback. McClure, bread and butter. Thompson got hit in the line. He's not going to get in. I don't think he's going to get it. Teton will stop him, and they do. 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and we remain 6-0 on the SBI Sports Network.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You know, you see them at kids' sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. You know, these are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
Live coverage of Braves football continues now on the SBI Sports Network.
Braves defense forced another turnover. This time they take it in with the touchdown run from Wyatt Martini. A penalty on the PAT encourages Star Valley to go for 2, and they do not get it.
It was Jimmy Perez who stopped Grant Thompson on that 2-point conversion.
So here's the ensuing Christoph kickoff presented by Carpus Plus Color Tile. Left that one short. A pooch kick. Ball's loose on the ground, and I do think Teton was able to recover it. But that's why you do those pooch kicks sometimes, to see if you can get a bounce like that. Let's send it to, well, the officials are still discussing. They haven't said whose football it is. Teton. Let's send it to Jake Hibbert for a Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Jake.
Hey guys, so we've got Riverton and Green River here, and you'll see Blake Gantenbein looking deep, finds the man. That's Clay Sheets for the touchdown. 14-0 Riverton. Back to you.
Thank you, Jake, with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. And here in this game, it's 6-0, Star Valley on top. Teton with the football. Back-to-back turnovers for Teton to open up the game for their offense. 1 interception, 1 fumble.
And there was another fumble. This was negated due to a face mask.
Bradley Brown will flank wide left with James Brogue, the tailback. They'll go to Brown, and incomplete thanks to Tortilla, who was pressuring the quarterback and forced an errant pass.
Good pressure there from Elia. Brings up 2nd down. So the Timberwolves right now 4 of 7 through the air, 36 yards.
2nd and 10 now for Teton from their own 22-yard line. Nelson rolls right, throws, and through the hands of his intended target, trying to hit Creed Calderwood. And a little behind him to his ear side helmet, and couldn't quite get there.
Some pressure there from Big Country Cooper Lawson. That'll bring up 3rd down. The Timberwolves so far tonight 0 for 1 on 3rd down.
Here's the 3rd and 10 from their own 22. Empty backfield again. Nelson, shotgun, Two receivers either side with a tight end to the right. Looks to throw, steps up, fires middle, and almost caught but ripped out by Cooper Lancaster on the coverage. He came in to put a hit on the receiver, Joker Joyce, the intended target, and the ball flips out.
Fantastic coverage from Cooper Lancaster. Not only did he have good timing, but he, as he mentioned, rips his hand through the bread basket of Joyce and did not allow that reception. And then Cooper just casually jogs back, and he's one of the guys going to maybe return this punt.
It's him back with the electric Bryson Neal. He had a punt return touchdown last week, had a kick return touchdown the week before that. And he and Lancaster standing inside their own 40.
You know, his teammates have thought, hey, maybe you can get 3 special teams touchdowns in a row.
Bradley Brown will try and punt this one away for Teton. He'll roll, kick it. Going to be high, end over end, and short. Bouncing at the 45, and Star Valley will let it go out of bounds, shy of the 50. So we'll have two flags on the far sideline as Neal and Nelson were getting wrapped up and some pushing and shoving at the end of the play.
Yeah, they wound up on the ground, and it kind of didn't look real good. And then when the flags come in, it confirms it. We'll see what the officials call here. Not sure who they're going to get for this.
Well, I think he got pushed into him. I think Coons came in and pushed him, and they might actually be getting Coons for a block in the back. Yeah. So it looked like it was something happening that was...
There's another reason to, when you look at film study, you can say don't do it for this reason either. That could have been ugly.
Yeah, went right into Bryson's.
Oh, wow. They're calling this on the Timberwolves. I'm with you, Duke. I kind of felt like that was self-imposed for the Braves. They're going to get Nelson on the penalty, though.
Yeah, I think he was just running and got hit in the back, and I think Star Valley catches a break on that one. Official probably didn't see.
I think that's all they saw.
And they just saw the player flying into Bryson is what they saw.
I think you're exactly right.
So Star Valley will catch a break on that one, and it'll put him inside the Teton 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Man in motion is Bryson. Throw ahead to Neal. Cut up field inside the tackles. Now bounces across the grain. Good running on the first down catch. Cutting upfield for 9.5 yards, just shy of the first down. Clock rolling down to 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Star Valley up 6-0. Ball down to the 25. McClure, shotgun. Martini in the backfield with him. Hand off to Wyatt. Upfield, first down, collision in the second level, and he's brought down across the 20. It's going to be enough for a Wyoming National Guard first down.
Wyatt he has really put in the work, and you can tell just through his first 3+ games of the year, he has just done a fantastic job on both sides of the football.
Sets up a 1st and 10 inside the Riverside Dental Crimson zone at the 17-yard line. Back to the I formation set. Thompson the tailback, Mount Autia the fullback. Double tight ends with Schwab flanked wide right. Dayton in motion, turn, hand off to Dayton, cuts up field, has a block downfield, and then he's hit shy of the first down. Some open room. There were some big blocks to set him free for the first initial yards.
Yeah, Cooper Lancaster pancaked somebody. I think Dayton tried to tuck in right there. In fact, I thought he was going to have a little more room to work with, and things just kind of closed up quick.
Going to set up just a 5-yard gain. Yeah, that looked like it could have been huge, but defense recovers and holds it to 5. 2nd and 5 from the 12. Again, inside the Riverside Dental Crimson zone. Martini to the left side hip of McClure in the shotgun. Lancaster flanked wide to the right with Hayden Morgan, the standing tight end. McClure hands off to Martini. Has a blocker in the open field, inside the 10, inside the 5, and inside the goal line. 2 for Wyatt Martini. Another touchdown, this one from 12 yards away, and the Braves take the 12-0 lead.
Fantastic lead block there by number 70. That is Ryan Talbot. He clears out, and Wyatt does a great job of tucking in behind him, and it's enough for his momentum to finish across the goal line.
Comes with 2:27 to play in the opening quarter. Last PAT was blocked, but with a penalty. Kristoff will come back out to attempt this one. And this one's plenty high and plenty good. It's 13-zip Braves on SBI.
Assist to Sell, the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how.
Vail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Vail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
You know what I like about Caribou Ford? It's a quick drive. It's gorgeous, and I get what I want.
I take my Caribou Ford to the Oregon Trail golf course.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? I can check out inventory online before I go. Now that's service.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? Satisfaction.
We're Caribou Ford with top awards in the region for customer satisfaction because we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
Here's Duke Dance, Al Erickson, and the SVI Sports Crew with more live coverage of Braves football.
After the touchdown, here's the Kristoff kickoff presented by Carpus Plus Color Tile. Fielded inside the 5-yard line by Colt K of Teton. And he's tackled by a swarm of defenders before he can get to the 20. Just across the 15-yard line to set up the Teton offense.
Yeah, take your pick on that one. A lot of Braves there on kickoff coverage, doing a good job. Teton will come back and set things up here at about the 15-yard line. So far, it's been tough sledding for the Timberwolves. Couple of turnovers. Right now, 36 yards through the air, -7 on the ground on my stat sheet.
And a couple turnovers, as you mentioned. So 2:20 to go in this opening quarter. Star Valley up 13-0. First and 10 from their own 16-yard line. Luke Nelson again, the quarterback in shotgun. Will hand off for a tailback dive. Go ahead for a few yards. That's all James can get up the middle.
Grant Thompson right there in the middle, number 31.
Clock down to 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Bunch tight, set to the right. Nelson shotgun with 3 receivers on the right end. Little misdirection, and the receiver who caught the forward pass slips and falls. That was Jack Joyce on the pitch reception. Forward ahead, and it will be a gain of 1 on the play. 3rd and 8. Now from the 19-yard line.
Timberwolves 0 for 2 on 3rd down so far in this game.
Joker Joyce now flanked wide to the right. Nelson will throw, looks to Joyce's way, but instead it dumps it off to Drew Moss. And he had a big game last week. That will be his first reception tonight. He will catch it near the 25 and be just shy of the first down by 1 yard or less.
Called about a gain of 7. And Coach Joyce went for it last time in this situation and got it. See if they opt to do that again this time.
He does. Looks like Riley Johnston will come in. Big number 44 to play fullback with 2 split backs. They do hand off to the tailback. Try to bounce outside. We'll have the first. And Joker Joyce will move the chains up to the 30-yard line.
A little bit of that misdirection. The Braves didn't quite guess correctly. As you said, Joker Joyce moves the chains. So the Timberwolves 2 for 2 on 4th down.
Under 1 minute to go in the opening quarter. 45 seconds and counting from their own 29-yard line. Hand off again to Brogue, and he will get through the first level up to the secondary and have a first down. Big run for Brogue up to the 40-yard line, a gain of 11. Clock down to 35. It stopped to move the chains. Now they roll it as Coach Joyce quickly goes back to the line of scrimmage after the first down. From their own 40. Luke Nelson shotgun. Looks to throw. Goes right back to his left. Short pass to Moss. He's hit and brought down for a gain of 2 is all on the play. We'll see if Teton can get one more snap off here. Rolling down to 11 seconds remaining. He will not try to snap the ball. So after the end of 1, Star Valley leading 13-0 in Teton on the SVI Sports Network.
Was a time when I first got this AFib that I couldn't do anything at all.
I run out of energy just walking across the floor. Dr. Gonzalez started some procedures and some medicines, and I feel pretty dang good, and I can go out and do things. When you need cardiologist services, you need them, and you need them right now.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit starvalleydisposal.com. That's starvalleydisposal.com.
You're watching Star Valley High School football on the SVI Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, we flip directions. The Teton offense will now drive to the south end zone here at Driggs. Teton Valley High School is going to be second down, and 9 to go for Teton. They have yet to get inside Braves territory. They've had a number of possessions, but turnovers have been the issue right now for the Teton offense. Star Valley really flying into the football.
They have converted here on 4th down on this drive. A chance to keep things going on this possession.
All spotted on their own 41-yard line. Boring in the backfield. Quarterback keeper for Nelson. Nice hole. Nelson across midfield, and he'll have another first down. Back-to-back big runs by the Teton Timberwolves, and that one puts them inside Star Valley territory for the first time tonight.
And there's been some seams to work with here on this drive, and then there's this hurry-up offense from Coach Joyce. They're going to get lined up right away.
11:50 remaining in the second quarter. Option play. Nelson keeps it. He's brought down by Matautia behind the line of scrimmage, right at the 50 for a 1-yard loss.
Say Matautia, he's been busy tonight. He's on both sides of the football. He's been blocking, he's been tackling, he's been providing pressure on the quarterback.
Sets up a 2nd and 11 from midfield. Passing situation for Luke Nelson. As Joker Joyce the slot in motion, throws to him on the flat, caught at the 50, and cannot get away from the defense. He's tackled, but a flag will come in where the tackle occurred, maybe a horse collar or a face mask, where they tackled Joyce in the flat. Star Valley had a face mask on the defensive side of the football earlier in the game that negated a turnover.
Yeah, I think that came just right across his mask.
So that's what they call.
Second face mask of the day. Already on the Braves, who typically play a little cleaner than that, but so far 3 penalties, 35 yards.
Marches the ball down to the Star Valley 35-yard line. A drive brewing here for the Teton offense. Man in motion is Joyce. Nelson with the quarterback keeper up the middle and plows ahead for a gain of 3, maybe 4 on the play. Inside the 35-yard line.
It's plays like that, I wish I knew a little more about the offense, because was it a delayed draw for Nelson? Was it a mistake? Was the guy too far away as far as the hand? Was it a broken play or was it planned? I just don't know, but he got 3 yards.
Sets up a 2nd and 7 from the 32. This is a pass, pump fake. Nelson goes deep, sideline for Brown. Tipped in the air and incomplete. Almost caught off the tip, though, by Brown, but he can't haul it in. It was Cooper Lancaster on the cover. Great play by Coop, but Brown almost came down with it.
And this was a great play by Cooper, but watch after the bounce. Brown, in real time, it looked like he had another chance at it there after the bounce in the end zone. Man, that was close.
Incomplete, 3rd and 7. Here's Nelson again in the shotgun. He'll look to throw center field, and is it incomplete? Threw behind his receiver. He tried to go down to the grass to get it. Could not, and it's 4th and 7, 4-down territory here for Joyce and the Timberwolves.
Dayton Schwab there causing some confusion there on that route.
Clock will stop at 10:05 on the incompletion.
And I would imagine the way this game has gone and the way this drive is going, this is absolutely, Coach Joyce will absolutely go for it here.
Luke Nelson in the shotgun. Two receivers either side. Throws to his right, has a man in the seam, and it's caught for a first down by Joker Joyce inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 17. It's a really nice slant.
Clock stops to move the chains. New set of downs at the 32-yard line.
So the Timberwolves 0 for 4 on third down, but 3 for 3 on fourth down.
From the Star Valley 15. Handoff up the middle to Borg, and he will get a yard, maybe two. Push it inside to the 14-yard line. Clock down to 9:35 to go in the second. Star Valley holding on to a 13-0 lead, but by far the best drive of the game for Teton.
Well, and that was, you could argue that was the best play of the game so far for him as well. That was a really well-done slant.
Trips to the right side. Nelson again will throw. Looks right, throws right, and contact, no flag. Ball drops incomplete. Couldn't tell if he was trying to go to Drew Moss or deeper, and nobody's there.
Looked like Star Valley had the closest player to that. I believe that was Cooper Lancaster. Yeah, number 1.
Sets up another 3rd and long for Teton. 3rd and 9 from the Star Valley 14.
Well, the way this drive's going, Teton's just setting things up so they can go for it on fourth down.
Yeah. Joyce again, shotgun. Borg with him in the backfield. 4 receivers. Throw ahead to Joyce. Joker cuts up field, and he'll get pushed backward for a big tackle. He'll be stopped shy of the yard to gain by quite a few. No gain maybe on the play. 4th down, and they'll give him a yard. 4th and 8. Absolutely 4-down territory, though, inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Well, as I said, the Timberwolves have been very effective on fourth down. They will call a timeout to talk about it, though.
We'll take it. Star Valley leads 13-0. Teton driving on SBI.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
This is Smith McClure, and these dimes are dropped to you by SBI Media.
Back at Teton High School in Driggs, Idaho, with 8:48 to go in the opening quarter, Braves with a 13-0 lead. However, Teton's been able to drive down inside the red zone, but Coach Joyce and his offense looking at a 4th and 9.
2 fourth down conversions on this drive alone, 3 fourth down conversions so far in the half, and the last one was 4th, and they got 17 yards on that one. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if not only were they trying to convert this past the sticks and head for the end zone.
4th and 8, and a timeout taken this time by Star Valley. They were not quite ready on defense. So we'll take another break on SBI. 4th down next.
For 18 years, Miles CPA has been your trusted partner in Star Valley, blending experience and expertise to support our community's financial needs. With a combined 75 years of experience, our dedicated team includes 3 skilled CPAs, along with 3 specialized bookkeepers. We're thrilled to welcome Amanda Wilford, our newest CPA, to the Miles CPA family. Together, we offer unmatched services in bookkeeping, payroll, business consulting, and tax preparation. Your financial success is our priority. Miles CPA, always a strong supporter of Star Valley Braves sports and activities. Go Braves!
Here's the 4th down and 8 to go for Teton from the Star Valley 14, and another whistle at the snap of the football. I don't see a flag.
I don't either.
I'm not sure why they stopped it, but they're going to make Teton re-snap the ball.
Interesting.
So Luke Nelson will again come up under center, direct his offense, and step back into the shotgun. Trips to his right side on a 4th and 8. Play action. Luke rolls to his right, under pressure, and sacked in the backfield on the 4th down. Now Tortilla
gets the sack, and the Braves get the ball.
He's been super active on both sides of the ball, as you mentioned, and had some pressure on the quarterback so far. This time he gets to Nelson. Here's your Fall River Propane replay. And you can see him knife through there. It wasn't going to be him. It was going to be 51. Was also back there.
That's another $10 to the Afton Food Pantry, courtesy of the Chop Shops. For every defensive sack by the Braves this year, the Chop Shop in Afton will donate $10 to the Afton Food Pantry, up to $20 tonight. 8:41 to play. Star Valley, another turnover, that time on downs, and it's 13-0 for the Braves offense on the field. Here's a handoff to the right side, breaking through, spinning. Thompson a first down up to the 40-yard line to move the chains. And another Wyoming National Guard first down for the Braves.
14-yard gain there for Grant Thompson. He's up to 31 yards on 3 carries. And the Braves going a bit hurry up here.
Hand off again to Grant. He tries the right side again. The great push from the offensive line gets him all the way up, and he keeps the pile moving for another first down. First contact didn't happen until 5 yards down the field. And then Grant pushed the pile for an 11-yard gain and another Wyoming National Guard first down.
And again, Braves going to line up quickly. Here comes the next play.
Ball spotted right at midfield, and that will be a false start on Star Valley. Everybody went with the center, one of those types of deals. Or maybe they weren't even. No, there's no flag. Looks like the officials weren't ready.
I wonder if that's what happened on that last play where they had Teton snap it again. I don't know if the officials were quite ready yet, but maybe didn't have the best communication, so they had him do it again.
All right, so no penalty. Right at midfield, 1st and 10. Star Valley up 13-0 with the football. 8 minutes to go before halftime. Bunch set to the left side. Thompson remains the tailback with McClure in the shotgun. One receiver flanked wide to the right. McClure will throw, looking that right side. Covered there. Pump fakes, comes back to it, but a high pass. Trying to find Bryson Neild. But really good coverage by Bradley Brown. And McClure just has to throw it extra high and out of bounds.
And, that wasn't really even down the field, but conversely to last week when the Braves were trying to throw bombs against Sugar Salem, everything's been kind of underneath, and that was only the 5th pass attempt of this first half.
Incompletion stops the clock at 7:51. Did you say first pass attempt?
5th.
5th, okay. Still, though, for this offense, there's a quarterback keeper for McClure. Takes it right side and only gets a yard. He stood up by the Teton defense. Maybe 2 yards to the 48. 3rd and long for the Braves.
Timberwolves read that one just right. Here's an odd stat, though. This will be the first 3rd down attempt for the Braves.
Comes with under 8 minutes to go before halftime.
So I guess if you're going to flip that, spin it in this political season, 0% conversions for the Braves so far.
I guess that's true. Here's the 3rd down and 8. Possibly 4-down territory, depending on how this play shakes out. Man in motion is Lancaster, left to right, throw ahead to Cooper. Looks for the edge, has a good gain, has the first down, but a flag on the play. 2 flags on the play. Pending the yellows, it's a Star Valley first down, but we'll see what happens with 2 flags at the 45.
Typically, that's going to be a hold or an illegal block when the flags come in that situation.
Officials will discuss it. Clock is stopped right at 7 minutes. And, yeah, they're going to march the football back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So Coop will get credit for a few yards, but redo 3rd down. It will be 3rd and 15 back from the Star Valley 45.
Yeah, about 3 yards is what he'll get.
Star Valley will need to get to their own 40, just across the 40, in fact, to move the chains. Passing situation, 3rd and long. Trips to the left side. Hard count, and Teton jumps. Offsides by the Timberwolves, and the Braves get 5 of those penalty yards back.
3rd penalty of the night so far, totaling 23 yards for Teton.
Puts the ball back right at midfield. So 3rd and a 10 yards to go, plus a foot.
A Baker's 10.
There it is. Trips left side again. McClure wants to throw from the shotgun. Empty backfield. Steps up. Has time. Fires. Wide open to Lancaster at the 30. He cuts to the sideline but can't get away from the tackler. Brought down to the 25-yard line. Coop was wide open between the hashes.
That's a great tackle because being that open, Cooper was probably thinking 6. But he was wide open. Good protection for Smith McClure. And And as you mentioned, a 25-yard gain for Cooper Lancaster.
Comes on a 3rd and 10 as well. Star Valley to the Teton 25, hoping to add to their 13-point lead on this possession. McClure, quick shot left side, caught again by Lancaster. This time he slips. He does get positive yards inside the 20. Tried to cut back and falls. And so it'll be a 5-yard gain and inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone.
I don't want to make too big a deal out of this, but the Braves don't play on grass a lot. And that one kind of seemed like one of those slip out from under you type of plays when you're not used to that.
Had a grass game last week and one this week. Back to the turf in Jackson next week is McClure. Quarterback draw, has the first down, block to the 10, sidesteps and can't get to the 5, but he is inside the 10 after another Wyoming Army National Guard first down.
Almost up to the 12, it looks like. Gain of about 12.
Inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line.
Yeah, not the 12, the 7. I'm sorry. He gained 12.
Star Valley up 13-0 against Teton and Driggs tonight. This will be the last non-conference game for Star Valley. All 4 of their non-conference games against Idaho opponents. And hoping to go 4-0 to start the season.
And this is week 2 of 4 straight road games. At Sugar last week, here this week, at Jackson next week, and then at Powell.
I formation. Thompson, the tailback. Hand off to Tortilla, the fullback, and he gets ripped down head first, but inside the 5-yard line. Gain of a few for Aaliyah, and it'll be 2nd and goal from the 3.
There was some beef on that run. Joel Vasquez and Elia Matautea, they collided for, short gain.
5 minutes to go before halftime. Matautea remains the fullback in the I formation set. Turn, hand off to him again. He'll push the pile forward, and it looks like he's in. Touchdown, Matautea. Braves lead at 19-0, 4:51 to go in the first.
3rd rushing touchdown of the half for Star Valley. The other 2 went to Wyatt Martini. This time it's Elia Matautea. Let's look at the Fall River Propane replay. And talking to him in the preseason during media day, he likes to play rugby. He likes to tote the ball, and he looked like it right there.
Here's the ensuing PAT. That one's good for Christoph, and it's 20-0. 20-0 Star Valley on SVI.
If you feel a burning in the back of your heel or lower calf that worsens with activity, you may have Achilles tendonitis. This often occurs as the result of repeated movements of certain sports, such as running, tennis, or basketball. Dr. Andrew McCall at Alpine Foot and Ankle is your local expert for Achilles tendonitis treatments and many more foot and ankle problems. To learn more and to schedule a consultation, visit alpinefoothandankle.clinic. That's alpinefoothandankle.clinic.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One Floor and Home is clearing stock with massive discounts. Right now, while supplies lasts, find select LVP and carpet 50% off. Battleson Brothers also has over 8,500 square feet of hardwood, normally $7.99 per square foot, but currently just $3.99. And choose select tile for just $1.99 per square foot. Come see the flooring professionals, located 1 block south of the Arch in Afton.
Price, quality, service, Battleson Brothers Flooring.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley football.
Tortilla with the 3-yard touchdown run puts Star Valley up 20-0. The ensuing Christoph kickoff is fielded outside the goal line, but returned into the goal line by Mario Hernandez, and that'll be a touchback for Christoph. Kind of a unconventional style of one, but it counts all the same. 1st and 10 from the 20. Let's send it over to Jake Hibbert for a game break on the Lander-Evanston game. Jake.
To do the sun's going down, but it's Evanston Lander, and that's Braden Wallace breaking it all the way 56 yards. Guys, 4th quarter, 7-7. Back to you.
Thank you, Jake. Game break presented by Mountain Valley Mattress Company in downtown Afton. Teton on their home field trailing the Braves 20-0. Here is a quarterback read, and Nelson will keep it up the middle, and he'll get 3, maybe 4 on the first down carry.
Jaden Coons, Riley Erickson in there on that stop.
2nd and 6. Ball up to the 24-yard line of Teton. They have 4:28 to go before halftime. Lots of time. 2 timeouts if they need them down the stretch. And here's contact in the backfield and nowhere to go for the ball carrier.
Big country. Cooper Lawson, 78. And we probably don't say his name enough. He's either plugging the hole or he's creating a hole. Watch 78 here. Bites through there and pulls down the ball carrier. That's James Borg.
3rd down and 7 to go. 3:56 and counting. Nelson will throw, steps up, fires to the flat ball, tipped and incomplete. He was trying to find Joker Joyce on the outside, but it looked like a Star Valley player got a hand on the football at the line of scrimmage.
And I believe that was Big Country again. Puts his big old paw up there. And we've seen Teton go for it on 4th down numerous times tonight, but this one probably a bit too much in terms of field position to justify it.
Yeah, from their own 22-yard line, Coach Joyce on a 4th and 7 will have to punt this one away. Straight punt from Brown. It's going to be returnable by Cooper Lancaster. On the left hash, goes right sideline. Nice wall again. Lancaster across midfield and tackled inside Teton territory. Looks like the official puts him around the 45-yard line. I tell you, that punt return has been really good for the Braves this year. They have set that wall perfectly up on the sideline.
Well, and multiple touchdowns on punt and kickoff returns. That one just a pedestrian 20-yard return on a punt. But yeah, really well done by the special teams.
3:35 to go before halftime, and a great field position again here for the Star Valley offense. A 45-yard field in front of them with a 20-point lead, and 3:35 to go before halftime. All kinds of time with still 2 timeouts remaining. Trip to the left side. McClure shotgun. Sends Martini to his left side hip. 1 receiver to the right. McClure looks left. Surveys, back center, flushed out of the pocket to his right side, pump fakes and now runs, tucks it, has a 1st down, broken tackle, across the 30, across the 25, and tackled near the 20-yard line. Smith McClure flushed out of the pocket, fastest kid on the team, burned the defense that time for another Wyoming National Guard 1st down.
Well, this play right here is a great example of kind of what Smith's able to do. He's so confident now, had a ton of time to go through his progressions and look at his reads. Didn't like what he saw. The pressure's almost there, and he just takes off with it.
Quickly back to the line. McClure throws. Has a man open. Caught at the 5. Looking for the goal line, and he's in. Roman Erickson quickly to the outside to Roman. And the sophomore has another receiving touchdown on the season. Some jawing going on in the end zone. Officials will break it up, and the Braves lead 26-zip.
Say Roman had the game winner last week with 23 seconds left against Sugar Salem. And you can see why maybe there was some extra talk there, but Roman had a lot of space to work here. Smith found him, and then he's able to muscle his way across the goal line.
Braves will score with 3:11 remaining before halftime. They take a 26-0 lead, and there's going to be motion on both sides on offense and defense. We'll see who they call this one on. We already had a personal foul penalty against Teton on a PAT attempt. And it's going to be against Teton again. So again, Coach Young will send out his offense to try and go for 2. Last time they did it, it got stopped.
I was going to say, and I like Star Valley's chances in that situation, but credit to the Timberwolves. Yeah, they stopped it last time. That power run formation they do with, well, you know, we call it the bread and butter we have for years. The lineup in the backfield is Matauatea and Grant Thompson, and the Timberwolves stopped it last time with a great form tackle.
They go with the same formation as the last 2-point attempt. Matauatea, again, the fullback. Thompson, the tailback. Bunches to the left side with the tight ends. Turn, handoff. No, an end-around play to Riley Erickson, who gets into the end zone and converts the 2-point conversion. Makes it a true 4-touchdown lead. 28-zip, Star Valley on SVI.
Back once again with the First Bank of Wyoming Tortilla Challenge. So far, Cole from the Afton branch has given 2 slaps, while Marty has given 3, but no one has spit out their water quite yet. Cole here with a win, so he'll slap, and mamma mia, that was a slapper. Look at the earlobe right here. Boop. Now, is someone going to spew? Remember, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. The first person to spit the water out of their mouth will lose. Everyone keeps it down, and Cole will get another slap here, it looks like. Marty releasing some audible sound as Cole winds up and swings. And, oh, Marty, my goodness, his cheek is red. He's trying to say something here. And, oh, there it is! We have spewage. Marty attempted to talk, and that makes Cole unable to hold in the laugh, and out goes the water like a rainbird. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of the First Bank of Wyoming Tortilla Challenge. It's Marty from the Alpine branch.
Live coverage of Braves football continues now on the SVI Sports Network.
Kickoff, and it's going to be fielded by Teton near the 5. They'll run it back to the 20, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Teton offense from about the 19-yard line. Now, Teton has had one good drive down the field where they marched it down inside the 10, if I'm not mistaken, but then turned it over on downs.
Yeah, they had converted a couple of 4th downs to keep that drive going, and then just ran out of that momentum on that last drive. And the Braves have scored twice since then, and now Teton with a lot of green in front of them with 3:02 to go in the half.
They do have one timeout remaining, should Coach Joyce need it down the stretch here. Looks like we'll have Luke Nelson in the shotgun once again with Borg with him in the backfield. Trips to his right side. Luke quickly with the pass out to the Brown for the screen, and Brown will have the catch. Runs upfield for a 1st down before he's brought down across the 30. And that will be enough to move the chains for the Timberwolves.
Dylan Hershey with that nice tackle.
He flew across the field to make it up the sideline. It's going to be 1st and 10. Clock down to 2:47. Ball spotted at the 30. Play action. Nelson throws, and it's going to be down close to the turf. Do they catch it? Yes. They say he got his hands underneath the football. Drew Moss on the reception for an 8-yard, maybe even a 9-yard gain. Teton quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Spot the ball at the 39-yard line. Clock down to 2:40 to go before halftime. Nelson, quarterback keeper, looks for that 1st down, and it looks like he may just barely have it across the 30. Well, it'll be really close here. We'll see if they stop the clock. They do at 2:33. If they'll measure or give it to him, they give it to him.
I thought he definitely had it, but
spot the ball right on the 40 rather. So 1st and 10 from their own 40, 2:30 to go. Hard count for Nelson. Defense holds. Now he takes the snap, fires to the middle field. Caught and then jarred loose. Fumble or incompletion. They let it play on. It's a catch and a fumble. Grant Thompson on the reception, on the recovery. Teton's wanting an incomplete pass. The officials let it play on. Now they're going to discuss. And they give the ball to start. We're going to see completion and fumble.
There you can see Grant pick it up. I think Riley Erickson had something with that contact. Let's see if we can't get another look at that replay.
Looks like our replay's freezing. Darn it.
We'll see if we can come back to that.
Yeah, so it was close. One of those bang plays. 2:15 to go, and now Star Valley back with the football.
Grant had a fumble recovery last week against Sugar Salem.
1st and 10. Empty backfield as Neal motions out. McClure rolling to his right. Throws downfield behind his target and incomplete. Stops the clock at 2:09 and 2nd and 10.
Looking for Roman Erickson. Roman just hauled in that last touchdown. Just a sophomore Duke, but, you know, he just keeps making plays, and you can see why he's out there.
2nd and 10. Pistol set this time for McClure. Nope, now shotgun as Martini goes to his right side hip. 2 receivers on either side. Handoff to Wyatt, lost the handoff, jumbled the ball, and then recollected it. That was really close to a Star Valley turnover. Wyatt somehow gets a yard out of that one. He juggled the handoff. 3rd and 9.
Let's take a look at that.
McClure will throw, caught but down on his knees by Dayton Schwab. And a late hit. Dayton caught the ball on his knees, so he was down. They blew the whistle, and then they're going to say the hit came after, and that'll be a late hit on Teton.
Pass is completed, but there's a flag on the play.
They're going to say complete to the 30, so gain of 6 for Dayton Schwab.
He caught it while on his knees.
Which in the NFL, yeah, you can go ahead and hit him. College and high school, of course, when you're down, you are down. The play's dead.
They're going to wave off the flag.
Okay.
So possibly a late whistle. Kind of what I'm thinking. I thought the whistle was a little late, so they they let him play on there. All right, so it's going to be, I have no idea what down. So 3rd and 4. After all that, 3rd and 4. McClure's going to throw. Rolling to his left, fires, caught for the first down by Cooper, and he'll move the chains inside the Crimson Zone down to the 15-yard line after another Wyoming National Guard first down.
Gain of 21. Boy, there was some sauce on that one. Look at this replay, and Smith McClure sizzles this one.
Star Valley quickly goes back to the line of scrimmage. 1:20 and counting late in the second quarter. Braves already up 28-zip. McClure rolling to his right. Flushed and rolling still, looking downfield. Nobody open. Back across his body, and a tough throw. Rolling right, trying to throw across his body to the left, and misses Schwab. Schwab tried to, or misses Roman Erickson rather. Roman tried to go down and get it, couldn't scoop it.
Good pressure there from Teton. Smith was running out of room, as you mentioned, had to kind of reach and throw back across his body. Roman's momentum had already kind of taken him too far where that ball was headed.
The incompletion does stop the clock. 1:09 to go. 2nd down and 10 for the Star Valley offense inside the Riverside Dental Crimson Zone, the Teton 15-yard line. McClure, empty backfield, 5 receivers, quarterback draw. As a blocker, 10, 5, and touchdown. Smith McClure from 15 away on the quarterback draw. And the Braves make it 34-0 with 1:02 to go in the half.
Well, Duke, he just tucks in behind Big Country 78, and this is almost like stealing right here. He had a big, a lot of space to work with, and then Cooper downfield. He basically just walked, he jogged. He jogged in for 6.
Makes it 34-zip. Here's the ensuing PAT from Christoph, presented by Carpets Plus Color Tile in Afton and in Thane. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Braves lead 35-zip on SBI.
The Lincoln County School District No. 2 Transportation Department is currently hiring bus aides for the current school year. Earn extra side cash while helping out the local students. Starting wage for business aides is $16.75 an hour. No experience is necessary and all training is paid. Get started and fill out an application. Visit lcsd2.org. That's lcsd2.org and click job openings. Become a bus aide and enjoy a great way to earn some part-time income.
Get ready for a real good time at Star Valley Station, your go-to spot for big screen thrills, strikes, and slices. Step into our movie theater and immerse yourself in the magic of cinema. But that's not all. Unleash your inner bowler at our fantastic bowling alley. Then treat yourself to mouth-watering pizza that will have your taste buds cheering. It's entertainment galore at Star Valley Station. Come on over and let the fun begin.
Time to go back to the field with more live coverage of Braves football on the SVI Sports Network.
The ensuing Christoph kickoff presented by Carpets Plus Color Tile is another touchback for Christoph. That one sailed into the end zone. 1:02 to go, and Star Valley's defense back out on the field with the Braves leading 35-0 in Teton.
Yet one more end zone Christoph has kicked through. Yeah. Could add that to his list.
Yeah, it's a growing list all the time. He began to get kicking duty as a freshman. Didn't start the season as kicker, but kind of started to get some reps as the season went on. Became the full-time kicker as a sophomore last year, and now just in his junior campaign this year.
Heck of a soccer player, too.
Shockingly, right?
Yes.
Here's a handoff to Borg, and he does break one tackle and then gets hit across the 20. He'll get a couple of yards. Coach Joyce does have one timeout remaining on the long field in front of him. We'll see how aggressive he is here on this 2nd down and 8 from his own 22.
I saw Sam Gaskell, 36 on that one. That was a pretty good hit.
Offense lining up at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't look like they have too much urgency. Clock down to 35 seconds. Nelson on the bubble screen to Joyce, and he's tackled for a short gain on the play. No timeout called, and it looks like Coach David Joyce is going to elect to maybe just run another play and take this one to the locker room.
Pass complete to Joyce.
Sets up 3rd and 5, 15 seconds before halftime. They do not have to snap this football if they don't want. They are going to line up and just see if they can get something lucky here. 8 seconds, 7, 6, 5. They do snap it. Nelson looks to throw, steps up, fires deep down the middle, and incomplete. Nobody there. They do stop the clock with 1 second. It is 4th down and 5. And so Coach Joyce has a chance here to maybe fire something else deep again.
Might as well.
Or just run up the middle. See what he does.
I don't think he's going to do that.
We've seen enough Coach Joyce games, probably not.
I was pass attempt number 23. I don't think he minds going for number 24. Hey, never mind.
Yeah.
See,
well, what do we
that's
know?
why we're sitting up here. We don't know what the heck we're doing.
Handoff up the middle, a couple of yards on the play, and that will take us to halftime. Star Valley Health halftime show. Braves leading it in Teton tonight by a score of 35-0 on the SBI Sports Network. As we go into half, let's get caught up on what's happening around the state of Wyoming tonight with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update. Mr. Jake Hibbert, take it away.
Hey guys, it's wild out here, so hold on just a second. I think I might have most of our highlights ready. It's been pretty wild. Let's get going here. Let's start off, how about with Green River and Riverton. And this game is in the fourth quarter. First play, scores there. That is going from Gantenbein over to Clay Sheets, 28-0 in the fourth quarter. Cody Buffalo was not, wasn't much of a game, guys. 42-3, the number 2 Cody Bronx rolling on. That was Owen Monfeld with his first career touchdown, guys. How about that one? Now on to Evanston Lander. I wasn't sure if I was able to get this most recent highlight in here, but guys, we had our first touchdown of the game going Lander's way, as that was an 80-yard variety. 80 yards going for Lander. They take the early 7-0 lead. Then after that, it's Braden Wallace going the rest of the way for Evanston, 7-7. And here I do have the highlight, guys. Braden Baker breaks one more 75 yards, and it's the fourth quarter, folks. 14-7. Lander has taken the lead. Earlier today, we had Lovell and Lyman. It was a battle of number 3 Lovell trying to get in against Lyman, the first score of the game. How about Devon Shear? Again, another touchdown on the year. And how about one more? Devon Shear again. Beautiful. Lyman was leading early, but Lovell comes back right now 14-8. This one makes it 15-14 after the extra point. And then after that, a quarterback sneak for David Crosby. That put Lovell up by a score, and they sealed it. Look at this dive for the pylon. Woo! That was Matthew Newman right there, and 36-22 is the final. Cokeville and Mountain View. Look at this. Where's the ball going? Where's the ball going? Oh, it goes right into the end zone. Cokeville's up first. That was Kason Walker with the touchdown. Then Justice Platt. How does he avoid getting tackled? Gets the ball away and then gets a touchdown. That went to Brendan Walker, guys. 14-6 in that game. Sheridan and East. 34 games in a row. Will it be 35? That's an early touchdown for Sheridan. And in the fourth quarter, yeah, it's going to be 35 in a row. We have a new record holder here in 4A, at least, guys. Now, in a couple of weeks, 36 is the Wyoming mark for Worland. They'll go for that. And, yeah, Sheridan rolling on. See if we've got anything else before I take you away. Powell Douglas, last I saw, Powell was in charge of that game. Let me take a quick look. Yeah, Powell, halftime, 20-7. Back to you.
Nicely done as always. Jake Hibbert with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update, and some great games all across the state of Wyoming. How about those Sheridan Broncs? Also, Cokeville Panthers keeping things interesting against the Mountain View Buffaloes. Jake Hibbert with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update here in our Star Valley Health halftime show. It's the Braves 35, the Teton Timberwolves out of Driggs, zip at the half on the SBI Sports Network.
My name is Rod Jensen. I am the president and CEO of the Bank of Star Valley. I've had the great honor of holding that position for 26 years now. The best thing about working in a bank is helping people. It is the reason we exist. The local community bank went out of business, and a group of local citizens decided that Star Valley needed a community bank. They came together, we formed the bank with the focus of helping individuals, and that is what we get to do day in, day out.
My name is Anna Altbell, and since I was young, Dezi's dance studio has been like a second home to me. Dance has always been my favorite language, and Dezi's gave me the space to embrace it 100%. Whether it was ballet, tap, lyrical, or ballroom, I knew there were always two things I could count on: supportive instructors and lifelong friends. The confidence and identity I have today are all thanks to my time at the studio.
For more information and to get started, visit Desi'sDance.com.
My best friend just had a birthday party at the Fun Zone in Afton. It was so cool. We got to play basketball, ping pong, and foosball. We were able to bring our own Nerf guns and even watched a movie on a giant projector screen. For my next birthday, I want to have my party at the Fun Zone too. Mom said the Fun Zone will also work great for my sister's wedding reception in a few months and next summer's family reunion. For reservations, visit svfunzone.com.
The winter sledding season will be here before you know it. Make sure you're ready for the best winter yet by making your reservations at Kodiak Mountain Resort in Afton, Wyoming. The resort is located just minutes away from some of the best backcountry sledding in the Rocky Mountains, regardless of experience. And with plenty of trailer parking and a large complimentary breakfast, there is no place better to stay while you enjoy the Wyoming winter. Book your stay today by visiting KodiakMountainResort.com.
This is Braves football and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
Halftime coverage with the help of Star Valley Health. Member Care is here to learn more about the new health benefit membership program for small businesses in western Wyoming. Visit starvalleyhealth.org. That is starvalleyhealth.org. Duke Dansdale Erickson here with you in Driggs, Idaho for Teton Valley hosting the Star Valley Braves. And Dallas, so far, it's been all Braves, 35-0 on the scoreboard right now. Let's dig into that score by the numbers with your Battleson Brothers Flooring halftime battle stats.
Well, first for the Timberwolves, I had Luke Nelson, 13 of 23, 85 yards through the air. He did have that interception early on. Overall, Joker Joyce with the most receptions, 6 catches, 23 yards. Bradley Brown, 3 catches, 44 yards. Drew Moss had 3 for 18 yards. On the ground, tough sledding for the Timberwolves in that first half against Kelly Merritt's defense. 20 carries, 17 yards. That does include quarterback sacks, by the way, in case you're wondering. Leading the way there, James Borg, 5 carries, 11 rushing yards. 2 lost fumbles, also not helping the cause for the Teton Timberwolves in that first half. So 85 through the air, 17 on the ground, 102 total yards. Star Valley, Smith McClure going 8 of 13, 92 yards through the air, including a passing touchdown to Roman Erickson. Doing the damage through the air, Cooper Lancaster, 4 catches, 54 yards, 2 for 11 for Bryson Neal, 1 for 6. That was Dayton Schwab. And Roman Erickson, that 1 yards and a touchdown through the air. On the ground, though, the Braves with a very healthy average, 18 carries, 197 yards on the ground, and 4 rushing touchdowns. Doing the bulk of that damage, Smith McClure, 6 carries, 80 yards, and a rushing score. 4 carries, 41 yards for Grant Thompson. 4 carries, 56 yards, and a pair of rushing touchdowns for Wyatt Martini. Elia Matawatea, he had 2 carries, 7 yards, and a rushing touchdown. The Braves, 92 through the air, 197 on the ground, 289 total, and they have forced 3 turnovers. That's a look at your halftime battle stats from Battleson Brothers Carpet 1, Floor and Home.
Quality, price, and service. Battleson Brothers Carpet 1, Floor and Home, located just south of the Arch in Afton, where again your Star Valley Health halftime score, Braves lead it 35-0. Now let's see if we can give away some Froyo tonight, courtesy of Swirl and Star of 89 with your halftime trivia question.
Well, and this one's a little hard. Last week was pretty easy. This week, I guess if you were of a certain age, you might get this one. But the question tonight, what Star Valley quarterback threw for nearly 1,900 combined yards in the 1975-76 seasons? 307-203-4637, and the winner's going to win themselves a gift certificate to Star of 89, and yeah, you can spend that on some Froyo if you want.
Absolutely, you can. You can use it at the giftery as well, or wherever you'd like. First correct answer wins 203-4637. Braves lead at 35-0 at the half, presented by Star Valley Health on the SBI Sports Network.
The Bank of Star Valley would like to congratulate A.J. Hale on being this week's Man of the Week. Congratulations, A.J.
A.J. Hale, son of Victoria and Joe Hale, senior, tight end, linebacker, Afton, Wyoming.
Then a pitch back to McClure. McClure throws down the field, has a man caught on the sideline, and going down to get it is A.J. Hale.
As a small business owner, we know you want to take care of your team. Introducing MemberCare, Star Valley Health's membership healthcare program. Through our new program, you can provide your team healthcare benefits at our primary care and urgent care clinics, including essential services like lab tests, x-rays, and urgent care visits, bundled into a plan that fits your budget. Your employees support your dream every day. Here's one more way to keep your team happy and healthy. Learn more at starvalleyhealth.org.
Hey Braves fans, now you can follow your favorite players during the game with a complete Star Valley football roster online, including player pictures and bios. Scan the code on your screen or visit svinews.com/football roster.
Have you heard how you can earn some extra cash from Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union? Bring us any new or refinanced auto, ATV, or RV loan, and we will give you 1% back in cash. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union, OAC, member NCUA.
At the University of Wyoming, ideas come to life. It's where the spirit of innovation and boundless curiosity fuel our hunger for knowledge. It's where the past meets the present and our students shape a brighter future.
I'm a student athlete.
I'm a musician. I'm a mentor.
And I'm a cowboy.
The world needs more cowboys.
This is Braves football and the Star Valley Health Halftime Show on the SVI Sports Network.
At Teton Valley High School, we're at the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. The Braves up 35-0 over the home Timberwolves. Duke Dance and Dal Erickson here with you. Appreciate you joining us today. And Dal, we are broadcasting here for the very first time at this stadium tonight.
Yeah, first time we've been to Teton High. First time the Braves have ever played here, a varsity contest anyway. And it's been almost 90 years since they played them at all. So maybe this is the beginning of something new. Maybe it's the outlier. But tonight, it's happening.
It absolutely is. Let's see how Star Valley's done so far with those keys to the game presented by Assist to Sell.
Well, key number one was limit yards after contact for Teton. That was this was kind of a thought for the Star Valley defense. I think they've done that. In fact, just a couple of plays that I would consider that were kind of big plays for Teton that first half, and the Braves not letting too much after the catch taking place there. Key number two, give me 50. I was looking for 3 players each, rushing and receiving. Right now, Cooper Lancaster has 54 through the air. Wyatt Martini has 56 on the ground. Grant Thompson nearly with 50 on the ground. Smith McClure 80 on the ground. So Braves well on their way there. Key number 3, force at least 2 turnovers. Well, they've already done that. They forced 3 in the first half alone. And be hogs in the trenches. I want them to own the lines, especially the offensive line. The Braves averaging over 10 yards a carry tonight, so certainly doing well there on your Assist to Sell keys to the game.
Local agents Ashley Cranny and Mandy Jack have the keys to your next home. Visit AssistToSellStarValley.com. That is AssistToSellStarValley.com. Braves out of the locker room and on the field. Timberwolves about to come out as well. Let's head down to the field right now for the Sideline report. Claire Myers ready to stand by. Claire, what Coach Young had to say heading into the locker room?
All right, I just finished interviewing Coach Young, and he says that we had a great first half. He likes the way that we ran the football. He admired how we threw the ball, and he loved playing with tempo, especially on the last 2 drives. He was especially satisfied with our great defensive turnovers. One thing that he wants to improve is our penalties. In the next half, Coach Young wants his players to stay sharp out there, but he's also looking forward to giving kids an opportunity to play some varsity football. It's going to be an exciting second half. Back to you, Duke.
Thank you, Claire Myers, with the Sideline report presented by Miles CPA, located in Afton and in Alpine. Call 885-0055. That's 885-0055. Still awaiting the Timberwolves to come out of the locker room. One thing we've noticed, Dal, in these last 2 Idaho games, a little longer halftime than what we're used to on the Wyoming side of the border.
Yeah, I think the Wyoming halftime is generally 10 minutes, and then if they happen to come out a little late, they tack on the 3-minute mandatory. I think it's 15 in Idaho. I'm not sure, but that seems to be kind of what's going on.
It's all part of the Star Valley Health Halftime Show. 35-0, Braves on top. And let's see if we have a winner of that trivia question, courtesy of Star of 89.
Well, the question was, what Star Valley quarterback threw for nearly 1,900 combined yards in the 75-76 seasons? And the answer, Mr. Todd Luthi threw for 1,843 yards over those 2 seasons under head coach Jerry Hart. Duke, I wasn't sure if we were going to have a winner, but we do.
We do. In fact, they knew this answer. It's the first time they've ever texted us before. So
cool.
Congratulations.
Maybe it's him.
That's right. Could be. Could be old Todd. It could be. The winning phone number, 7341. 7341. Congratulations. You are the first correct answer tonight, and you've won that gift certificate courtesy of Star of 89. Follow them on social media for the weekly Froyo flavors at Swirl, and stay tuned for their Soups of the Week returning in October, and another big announcement to come later in October as well. So stay tuned for details.
I'm still waiting to see what that is.
You're going to have to wait a little longer.
They don't even tell me. You got to wait. I got to wait. Everybody's got to wait.
That's the Star of 89 halftime trivia. Braves lead 35-zip on the SBI Sports Network.
September is Hunger Action Month. Can you be part of the solution by volunteering, donating, or advocating for those food insecure individuals in your community? Come join us at the pantry. Find out all the ways that you can help those families facing hunger in our community.
Are you ready to join a legacy of service and adventure? The Wyoming National Guard invites you to be a part of something bigger. With us, you can serve your state and nation, all while pursuing your dreams. In the Wyoming National Guard, we ride for the brand and fly for the brand. Embrace the opportunity, make a part-time commitment, and become a guardian of Wyoming's future. Join us today and be a part of a tradition like no other. Your journey begins here.
Whether it's staying in touch with family, entertaining the kids, or connecting with your favorite sports team, Silver Star helps unlock the moments you live for. Connect to what matters most without lag, buffering, or dropped connections. Visit silverstar.com and discover frustration-free Wi-Fi from Silver Star today.
Kickoff fielded by Cooper Lancaster, and Cooper breaks a few tackles, a few flags on the play, then he stumbles near the 45, and he was hoping he was going to get one of those big returns, but I think regardless, it was probably going to come back with the flag sitting at the 29-yard line as we head into the second half of play here in Driggs at Teton High School with Star Valley up 35-0.
Official's going to call holding against the Braves on that return.
So the flag sitting at the 29 will negate that big return to put Star Valley inside their own 20 down to the 19-yard line.
5 penalties, 52 yards on Star Valley so far. And Claire just said they wanted to work on penalties right out of the gate.
There you go. We just talked about this.
That will put the Braves inside their own 20 to start. They've had the Braves have had terrific field position tonight. This might be the deepest they've been in quite some time.
I believe so. So 1st and 10 from inside their own 20. McClure trips to his left. He'll throw. 3-step drop, pump fakes, rolls right. Able to find Coons out of the backfield. Coons with room to the 30. Hits the sideline 35. Another flag on the play. Coons ridden out of bounds. Shy of the 40, but a flag back at the 33. The flag is back-to-back flags for Star Valley, both on the return and the play.
We're on the 19, so this took place well downfield, where the flag is anyway.
Coons will get credit for a few positive yards, but the penalty, instead of putting him up across the 35, will march the ball back to the 23.
Called on the play.
A lot of running for 4 yards. Sets up 2nd down and 7. Well, 6. 2nd and 6. McClure in the shotgun again. Coons remains the tailback with him on his left side hip. Play action. Bubble screen. Caught by Schwab. Room for Dayton. First down at the sideline. Dayton running up to the 45 and tackled shy of the 50. And a Wyoming National Guard first down for Schwab. Just a quick bubble screen to the receiver.
Gain of 26 yards for Schwab. And Coach Young, through Claire, had said he wanted to get some other guys some playing time. Dayton is a starter, but you can maybe see the way things are headed here. You could see some other guys getting plugged in.
Trips to the right side, 2 receivers left. McClure empty backfield, steps back to throw. A lot of time, throws deep down the hash marks and behind his target, incomplete, trying to find Lancaster. And either not on the same page or just something errant there, but ball's incomplete with 11:20 still to go in the third quarter. Trips right side for McClure, 1 left. McClure again will throw, rolling to his right. Throws and tipped up and almost tipped for the interception, but drops incomplete. That was James Borg, who got his hand on the football to knock it down. Well, knock it up and then down.
Yeah, that was a little too far, or too up, a little too high there for Dayton Schwab, and Borg had just enough momentum that he was unable to bring it all the way in, but yeah, he feels like he should have reeled that in, and he's probably right.
Incomplete, 3rd and 10 for Star Valley from their own 45-yard line. One man in the backfield. That's Coons. Play action, bubble screen again, left side, caught up the sideline, and will be tackled well short of the first down, not even to the 50. Stops the clock, no clock rolling at 11. And a pile of players on the far sideline. Looks like everyone's okay. Tangled, but getting up. Fourth down for Star Valley. It's going to be 4th and we'll see what Coach Young will do here. Looks like he'll send the offense out on a 4th and 9 from his own 46-yard line. Wyatt Martini will sub in to play slot right and a trip set. 2 receivers to the left. McClure will throw, quarterback draw, works sideline, big downfield block, makes a man miss, and we'll have the first down. Moves the chains on a Wyoming National Guard first down inside Teton territory. And look, blocking, he had deep downfield. Cooper Lawson pushing his guy all the way down.
I think he likes pancakes for breakfast.
Here's another look at it. First and 10 for the Braves inside Teton territory.
Smith McClure, 7 carries, 91 yards on the ground tonight.
Martini remains in the backfield, trips to the right side. McClure on the out route, caught. And then the receiver or the defender falls. And Roman Erickson with the catch and run down to the 25-yard line. Another Wyoming Army National Guard first down. It's just so many weapons, Dow. I mean, how do you call 5 receivers, every one of them fast?
Well, and I think that's kind of what you're seeing here on this particular drive. Coach Young's wanting this maybe what the Braves can do here with all these weapons spreading it around a little bit. Second catch, 40 yards for Roman.
Andrew Daniel in the game. He's going to play a quick receiver screen to Erickson again. Roman will have another first sideline. Tacklers inside the Riverside Dental red zone. And the Braves down the field after another Wyoming National Guard first down.
It's another 15-yard game. So back-to-back catch for Roman Erickson. He's got 3.5 yards and a touchdown on the night.
Spot the ball right at the 10-yard line. First and goal from the 10.
Oh, excuse me. I thought he was 15, so 60 yards.
He does run out of bounds, stops the clock at 9:25 to go in this third quarter.
And as Claire reported, she said Coach Young likes the pace that they finished those last 2 drives. They've come out and started this third quarter this same way.
Coons in the backfield with McClure in the shotgun, trips left side, 1 receiver right. Go to that right receiver, Neal, fly up in the end zone, jump ball, Neal comes down with it, he will catch it, and it's going to be a touchdown. Jump ball to Neal, goes up to get it. They'll give it to him. Colt K was on coverage, K comes up with the ball, but they're going to say Bryson came down with it first in the end zone. Here's a look.
Yep, sure did. Great camera work by our crew.
Let's say K ripped it out after the touchdown was made.
So you caught it, foot down, butt down.
I got it too.
9:17 to go. Third quarter, the Braves up 41-0.
And that drive mostly through the air. The Braves had such a big first half on the ground. That one almost, like that was exclusively through the air with the exception of that one carry from McClure.
PAT good, 42-zip Braves on SBI Sports.
There's no place to enjoy the fall season like Alpine, Wyoming. Enjoy fly fishing on the Salt and Snake Rivers, camping and hunting up the Grays in the Wyoming Range, hike the trails in the Bridger Teton National Forest, or bring your off-road vehicles and enjoy the backcountry. And with plenty of lodging and dining options at affordable prices, you just can't beat the fall season in Alpine. Experience the fall season like Mother Nature intended in scenic Alpine, Wyoming.
Western is a fantastic option when it comes to higher education. We're awarded consistent upper rankings year to year from entities such as University HQ, College Factual, and Intelligent.com. But don't just take their word for it. Listen to what our own students had to say about why they love Western.
The sense of community that this campus has.
And our meals are always fun, in my opinion.
They like all of the instructors and the coursework.
The tuition is very affordable.
I have awesome teachers. They're personal and great.
There's always an adventure when you're here.
Live coverage of Braves football continues now on the SBI Sports Network.
Bryson Neal, the flag route in the end zone, caught it for a touchdown. Ensuing Kristoff kickoff, and the ball is muffed on the return, then broken tackles. And here's Colt K at the sideline. Colt to the 50, and Kristoff is the one that will have to bring him down for the tackle across the 50. And what could have been a really bad situation for the Timberwolves, Colt K turns into a big return.
Fantastic return for K. Great angle of it here, and Kristoff did exactly what you were hoping your kicker would do right there. Stayed at home, used the angle, used the sideline, and was able to save the touchdown.
Have a game break with Jake Hibbert here in just a moment. But first, here's the 1st and 10 with 9:06 to go, and a little bit of life here for the Teton Timberwolves, down 42-zip on their home field against the visiting Braves. Luke Nelson in the shotgun. Play action, throws too high for Bradley Brown. Let's send it quickly to Jake Hibbert for a final in the Lander game. Jake?
Yeah, guys, so Evanston down 14-7 in the fourth quarter. Bronson Sims finds Riker Pace in the end zone to make it 14-13. They go for two. Stuffed. Lander wins 14-13. Back to you.
Wow. How about that?
Wow, what a finish. Lose on a 2-point conversion attempt, or win, depending on what side you are. A great game break update with Jake Hibbert. Here's a handoff to Borg up the middle, and he'll get forward progress for a yard, maybe two on the carry. Setting up 3rd and 8 for Teton inside Star Valley's side of the field at their 44-yard line.
You know, the play before that break, it ended up being incomplete. That was a great fake. I actually thought that Borg had the ball on that last play.
4-down territory for Coach Joyce in the offense. 3rd and 8 from the 44-yard line. Empty backfield, 4 receivers. Nelson fires short and incomplete. Missed his target too low. Trying to find Joker Joyce, and it's 4th and 8 for the Timberwolves.
And certainly, almost certainly going to go for it here.
Clock is stopped at 8:27.
The Timberwolves 3 of 4 on 4th down in this game.
Nelson, play action, flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his right, fires across his body, has a man caught at the 15, down to the 10 is Joyce, and he's tackled inside the 10-yard line. Fired across his body to a wide open Joker Joyce, and it's 1st and goal for the Timberwolves.
Well, credit to Nelson to be able to throw all the way back across that way. I mean, yeah, he was open, but this is not easy. Had enough juice on this to get it down there and got it in there in an accurate way.
Field on the touchdown saving tackle. He also took a shot as he let go of the football as well. Here's a hand off the left side. The defense says not anymore. And a 2-yard loss on the carry that time by Joyce. Pushing back to the 9, so about loss of 1. 7:52 remaining in the third. 2nd and goal from the 9. Nelson looks to the sideline, calls the play. This time he does have Ward with him in the backfield from the shotgun. Joyce across the formation. Fake to him. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Positive yards. Tripping forward to the 5. 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line for the Timberwolves. Trying to get their first points of the night. 7:20 to play in the third quarter. Empty backfield this time for Nelson. Bunch set, except for one receiver flanked wide to the right. They look into the end zone, ball tipped and knocked down by Jaden Coons.
What a great play for Jaden. He's having himself, dare I say it, an all-state caliber season on defense.
This sets up 4th and goal from the 5.
Well, I know I've said it all night, but Teton has been very successful on 4th down, 4 of 5.
This obviously a big one. Star Valley trying to get a red zone stop again tonight. Coach Merritt's defense hoping to hold on to this shutout so far. Under pressure is Nelson. He'll run with it. He'll tuck it, and he'll be brought down inside the 5, but shy of the goal line by the man we just talked about, Jaden Coons with the tackle.
Here's a big hole here. Nelson's pretty elusive, and that closed up pretty quick. Yeah, Jaden saves that touchdown. I don't know if Matauatea would have been able to come in and stop him from getting across the line if Jaden hadn't already taken away his momentum. Oh, we got an injured player down.
It is Matauatea who is down on the field. So the Braves do get the turnover on downs to get the red zone stop. But Matauatea on the field. We'll take an injury timeout. We'll return 6:53 to play in the third on SBI.
Everyday life is tiring, isn't it? After a long day, aren't you just exhausted? Wouldn't it be nice if you could just lay down on a perfect mattress? Something that feels like it was custom made just for you. Something so nice, it felt like the mattress itself was tucking you in. Now you can with Mountain Valley Mattress Company. See how affordable your next great night's sleep can be in downtown Afton or at mountainvalleymattress.com.
Here's Duke Dance, Al Erickson, and the SVI Sports Crew with more live coverage of Braves football.
Good news as Lee Matauatea able to get up and jog off the field under his own power. And so he will go to the sideline after being injured on that 4th down stop on 4th and goal. Jaden Coons, a big goal line tackle to deny the touchdown. And Star Valley has it 1st and 10 from now the 2-yard line.
And that was, kind of a scary moment there for Matauatea. You kind of wondered what was going to happen there. I'm glad to see him get up and walk off the field. Now, Braves backed up a little bit. The Timberwolves would love to play the safety dance here over the speakers, I'm sure.
Here's Coons in the backfield. Shotgun set from inside the end zone. And it's going to be a handoff to Neal. Bryson will bounce to the 20, juke up to the 15, and be stopped after getting enough for a 1st down and get out of the hole.
About the 2 up to the 14. We'll call it about a 12-yard gain. That's a pass. Bryson now 4 catches, 33 yards. That little pass forward that Star Valley has implemented over the past several years.
That's a Wyoming National Guard 1st down. Ball up to the 14-yard line. This time McClure will be under center with split backs behind him. Standing tight end to his left. Receiver is Neal to the right. Hand off to the fullback. Pushing the pile ahead for a gain of about 5 on the play.
I think that was Coons.
Looks like it.
Yeah. Jaden getting some work on both sides of the football tonight.
Give him 5 yards. 2nd and 5 for the Braves. Same formation. Bryson flanked wide right. Split backs with Coons and Thompson. McClure under center. Calls for it. Hands off to Thompson. Puts his shoulder down, and he gets pushed backwards. But he gave a hit, then received a hit. He will have enough for the 1st down. Moves the chains with the Wyoming National Guard.
5 carries, 47 yards tonight for Grant Thompson. And here's I'm stealing Coach Young's word that he used with Claire, but pace. A bit more pace the last 2 possessions of the second quarter and here in the third quarter.
McClure this time will step into the shotgun. Kneeled in motion. Little misdirection handoff to Coons. Works it to the left, and he's whipped around and brought down hard, but a gain of about 3 on the outside carry left. 5:15 to go in the third quarter. Braves holding on to this 42-0 lead, trying to milk some clock down mid-third.
3 carries, 16 yards on the night for Jaden. He also has a catch for 12 yards. So 28 total yards on offense. And then on defense, we've called his name a bunch tonight.
2nd and 6 from the 29-yard line. McClure hands off up to the 35 as Martini breaks a tackle and whipped down shy of the 40. And Martini will move the chains with another Wyoming National Guard first down.
That's carry number 5 for Wyatt, and he's up to 69 yards on those 5 carries. He's been in the end zone twice.
He'll sub out. Coons is in. Lancaster also flanks wide right.
Another great crowd here traveling for the Braves, and you got to believe next week they're going to take over Jackson. I mean, they have a target.
Well, there's a lot of Braves fans on the home side because the far side bleachers aren't as big as Cooper gets the sweep, and he's cut down in the backfield. Actually does get back to the line of scrimmage, but no gain on the play.
So far in this third quarter, Star Valley has really gone to the air, especially on that last scoring drive. This time maybe going more to the ground. It's been very even tonight, numbers-wise. 192 through the air, 235 on the ground thus far.
Thompson and Coons split backs in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. Man in motion is Erickson. Broken play. McClure has to spin and run, and he'll get about 3 yards. Looked like he was some sort of counter play and couldn't quite get on the same page with his 2 tailbacks. Just has to tuck it and run.
When you saw Riley Erickson come all the way back around behind, I don't know if that was supposed to be maybe looking for him as well, but yeah, you said something wasn't right, and that's where it's nice to have a second-year starting guy like Smith McClure. He can just say, I'll take care of it.
Sets up 3rd and 7 for Star Valley on their own 41-yard line.
Duke, I'm not sure if my numbers are right, but I've got the Braves 1 for 1 on 3rd down tonight. It's been kind of one of those nights.
Here's a draw play. Handoff, room for Martini, has to break a tackle and does. He'll have the first down across the 50. Martini 45 and 40, sideline, flag on the play. The flag came down after the first down. Depending on where the spot is, it may still be a first down, but Martini up near the 35-yard line on the big draw.
There's one back here at the line of scrimmage, too, so I think this one's coming all the way back.
Well, yeah, you're right.
Well, now he's moved it. He's moved it up to the 40. Oh, yeah.
Which was the line of scrimmage,
okay.
Yeah. So 2 flags on the play, one at the line of scrimmage and one at the 37, 38-yard line.
Still love the effort and vision from Wyatt Martini, though.
Official's going to call a blindside block that's declined, and then a hold. Well, I think they were both holds. Both holding penalties. Of course, Coach Joyce will take the deeper one at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this one's going to come all the way back. 7 penalties, 68 yards on the Braves tonight. That one happens to cancel out what would have been somewhere between a 20 and 30-yard run. And now it makes it 3rd and about a mile. They got to get to Victor to convert this one.
That they do. 3rd down, and they're going to call it 17 to go. 3 minutes remains in the game. 3 minutes in the third quarter remaining. And officials will blow this play dead before the snap. And it looks like a timeout will be called by Star Valley. We'll take it back after this on SBI.
What are you doing?
I'm teaching customers the power of patience to reduce stress while they wait to talk to somebody about their vehicle issues.
I don't know, man. Sitting like this is stressing my legs out.
He doesn't have to wait. He made an appointment online. When his car is ready, we'll give him a call.
Now that sounds less stressful.
Another satisfied customer.
It's the SVI Sports Network with Duke and Dow and live coverage of Star Valley football.
home of the Teton Timberwolves, where the Braves, for the very first time in program history, have come to Teton to play a football game, a varsity football game, that is. And it's a big Star Valley lead, 42-zip, but the Braves are facing a 3rd and 17.
Yeah, they got a ways to go here. That last delayed draw that Coach Young has probably bamboozled nearly every coach in the Mountain region with. It worked, just had some penalties on it. Called it all the way back. So now 3rd and 17. Star Valley has to get to the 47 to convert this.
McClure, shotgun, one receiver on either side. In motion is Hayden Morgan. He'll set up tight end right, now tight end left. McClure rolls out to his left, pump fakes, sets, fire sideline, has a man. Bryson came back, caught the ball, and he'll have it for a first down. Underthrown just by a little bit, but Bryson again makes a miraculous catch and moves the chains for a Wyoming National Guard first down.
I'm going to say something that I usually don't say these types of things, Duke, but Bryson Neild might be the best in-the-air receiver I have ever covered for Star Valley.
Well, there's been some really good ones.
He has absolutely, that was a 35-yard gain, and tonight he has just been high-pointing like crazy.
The Braves offense stays on the field, 2:35 and counting from the now Teton 31-yard line. I formation set this time with McClure under center. Thompson, the tailback, Coons, the fullback. Man in motion, handoff to Grant Thompson. Makes a man miss, sidestep, skirts, big collision with the free safety, and a first down. Teton's free safety just met Grant in a not nice way, and it's inside the Crimson red zone.
Tell you what, Grant has had some huge collisions these last 2 weeks with Sugar Salem, and then here tonight with Teton. Oh, man.
It's Bradley Brown, who popped right back up after absorbing that hit.
I'd be calling in on Monday right now, saying I'm not coming in on Monday.
That's it.
That's how much that would have done.
Inside the Riverside Dental Crimson zone, again, is the Braves offense with a 42-0 lead. Minute 50 to go in this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 19. I formation again. Thompson again, the tailback. Fake the pitch. Handoff on the end around to Tittenser, and Tayson will get positive yards inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line on the carry.
Call it 6. First carry of the night for Tayson Tittenser, who's had a couple of nice plays defensively. That's his first offensive touch tonight. He did have a fumble recovery clear back in the first quarter. It was negated, but he should still put that stuff on the film, right?
2nd and 5. They'll actually put him at the 14-yard line. So again, I formation set. Wide left is Hayden Morgan. Double tight ends, I formation. Morgan in motion, left to right. It's actually Erickson, I believe. Here's a handoff again up the middle. And this time the Teton defense is there to keep that one to a short gain of about 2 on the carry.
Yeah, not a lot on that one. In fact, I did not see who carried that, Duke. Did you?
Want to say Grant, but regardless, makes it a 40-second clock here in the third. 3rd and 3 now for Star Valley as Coons comes in. He'll play tailback on a 3rd and 3. Shotgun. Man in motion is Neild. Throw ahead to Bryson. Breaks a tackle. Has a block inside the 10. First down, 5. Touchdown. Bryson Neild finds the end zone again tonight. 19 seconds to go in the third quarter. And the Braves expand the lead 48-0.
There's that play again. And again, Bryson in the open field. Man, terrific block there.
I want to say that was Cooper out again. Open field pancake block. Here's a good look at it. Boy, yeah. Lawson pulling out to the flat. Here's the ensuing PAT. Hold, snap, kick, good. Braves 49, Teton zip on SVI Sports.
Live coverage of Star Valley Sports on the SVI Sports Network is made possible by TerraPower, a nuclear innovation company. The Right Company, your local siding and gutter experts. Call Ready Mix, located north of Afton. Miles Beverage, proud to sponsor Star Valley Sports. Hillam Orthodontics, generations serving generations since 1966. And by Star Valley Glass and Lock, automotive, residential, and commercial glass.
You're watching Star Valley High School football on the SVI Sports Network.
A good, fun student section here tonight for the Teton Timberwolves. They just had a big orange chalk party not too long ago.
And you can tell they've been waiting for it.
Yeah. Here's the Kristoff kickoff after another touchdown for Bryson Neild. One of those quick little toss-ahead touchdown receptions while he's in motion across the front of the quarterback. And the Carpus Plus color towel Kristoff kickoff from the 40. Booted high and short. Returnable on the bounce, through his legs and picked up again at the 15. Ooh. And then hit hard from behind and brought down.
Preston Ross, I believe, number 2. That's a big special teams hit. Double check, make sure I had
send it over to Jake Hibbard for a quick game break. Final, Douglas Powell. Jake.
Yeah, guys, so this game has gone final. Is it Powell's offense going or Douglas's defense letting them? As we had a final there, 34-14. That was Keona Wisniewski getting into the end zone, and Powell beats Douglas. Back to you.
Thank you, Jake.
Not easy to win in Douglas. That's a nice win for Powell.
Where Star Valley will be in Powell in a couple of weeks from tonight to wrap up the 4-game road stretch. Here's a handoff to the outside for Joyce. Found some room. Broken tackle and is able to pick up the first down heading towards the sideline. He'll stop the clock at 5 seconds as he ran out of bounds. Gives time for Teton to reset.
Gets a nice block there. As you see number 50, Joel Vasquez.
All spotted at the 32-yard line. Luke Nelson under center, 3 in the backfield. Turns, hands off to Borg, and he'll get swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And that will send us into the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter with the Braves on top 49-0 on the SBI Sports Network.
While the Bank of Jackson Hole has grown over the years, our commitment to our clients and their financial well-being remains the cornerstone of our business. With responsive local decision-making and a true appreciation for the health of our community, our vision is to provide a banking experience that is all about you, the client. When it comes to navigating the local landscape, Bank of Jackson Hole has proven year over year that we know the way. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I think being in a small town, you just really care and you take more pride in the work that you do because you're working with your neighbors. These are people that you see out in the community. You see them at kids sporting events and parent-teacher conferences and the grocery store. These are our neighbors.
One of the reasons that people also come back to us is they trust us because we are friends, we are family. And so I think there's a lot of trust in the community.
They haven't reset the clock.
Start at the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter. And they are waiting for the clock to reset here before they snap the football. Find Napa Auto Parts in Afton and in Thane. Working to get 12 minutes on the clock with Star Valley up 49-0 in the first ever game in program history for Star Valley playing at Teton High School in Driggs. As you mentioned earlier, Dal, Star Valley hosted Teton back in 1935.
Yep.
So we are going to be in a running clock situation for the rest of the game here to start the fourth quarter. Hand off to Joker Joyce, and he slips. He goes down for a loss on the play on what was 2nd and 10.
This particular sequence had a nice run from Joker to start off, and then now a couple of stops and then a loss here. And that puts Teton now in 3rd and long situation.
All at 3rd and 12. After Joker just slipped on the turf, on the grass, I should say.
Of course, the Timberwolves hoping to get Jack Joyce back next week as they get back into conference play.
And he's an athlete. He's going to take this offense to another level. Here's the snap that's fumbled, pick up by Nelson, then throws, and just outside the outstretched hands of Joker. And incomplete. Nelson about turned a horrible play into a good play, but just couldn't quite connect.
Back there in coverage for Star Valley was number 26. That is Tayson Stoker. And Coach McKay Young had mentioned to Claire Myers that he was hoping to see some guys get some quality varsity minutes tonight, and that certainly qualifies there for Tayson.
Absolutely. Have some other players in the game right now as Teton's looking at a 4th and 12. In a 49-0 game, they're going to go for it, even though it's on their own 32-yard line. Nelson, shotgun, looks to throw. Time now flush, rolls to his left, fires down the field, caught, but will be tackled behind the sticks. Whipped around, and another turnover on downs after the completion was about 5 yards shy of the yard to gain.
Bradley Brown brought that in, but nice tackle there by the Braves. And again, that'll be a turnover on down. There's been a few of those tonight. The Bronx, the Timberwolves. Nobody yell at me for that. 4 of 7 on 4th down.
So the Star Valley offense will come out onto the field, and we are going to see a change at quarterback with Hovey Phoenix, the junior. 6 foot, 170-pounder. He'll come out to play quarterback. He'll be in the pistol set. Man across the formation, handoff to the tailback. Nice hole. Running up and then brought down is Dylan Hershey. And Hershey actually keeps moving ahead for a few extra yards after collecting the handoff from Phoenix.
That is close to a first down. Nice carry there for Dylan Hershey.
Clock down to 10-10 remaining in the Napa Auto Parts 4th quarter.
Call it 9.5. I think they got that backwards on there, Duke. It's Phoenix Hovey.
So we'll see Hovey again. Quarterbacking at least for this series. He'll be under center with split backs behind him. Turn, handoff, collision at the line of scrimmage, but Kyan Watson should have enough for a Wyoming National Guard first down.
Called a gain of 2. That was carry number 30 on the night for the Star Valley offense. 268 yards on the ground on those 30 carries.
Kyan on the carry, and it is a first down. Ball inside the 30. It's going to be at the Teton 28-yard line. 1st and 10. Dylan Hershey, the tailback in the backfield. Receiver flanked wide to the left. Now in motion is the receiver. That's Thompson. Hand off to Thompson, and he slips and falls. That's Travis Thompson, the sophomore. There is a flag on the play. Thompson had enough for a yard or two. Going to be another hold on the Star Valley offense. Had a few of those tonight, did the Braves?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll talk about that. They'll talk about them just as they always do, but probably a little more common now that you've got some different kids coming in, subbing in. But that is the 8th penalty, totaling 78 yards for Star Valley tonight.
10-yard penalty makes it 1st and 20. Ryan Watson and Dylan Hershey in the I formation in the backfield. Hovey under center. Man in motion. Turn, hand off to the tailback, hit in the backfield, and dropped for a loss on the play. That was actually Katie Nichols on the carry, Dal. I missed that one coming in. Katie gets the carry. Good stop by Jimmy. Hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss.
Katie probably wishing she had a little more room there. A couple weeks ago, as far as we know, Katie became the first Star Valley Brave female to carry the football for the program. 96-year history of the program. That was a couple weeks ago.
Now Hershey and Watson in the backfield, split backs, as Katie heads back to the sideline for this play. Turn, play action. Hovey rolls to his right, fires downfield, and short and low. Couldn't connect with his intended target on the sideline. He was trying to find Will Linford, the junior, couldn't connect. 3rd and long.
And Will's a big, athletic kid. He's got a lot of potential to be a great target downfield.
6'3", 195.
How would that be?
Yeah, right? 3rd and really, really long here for Star Valley. 3rd and about 25 to go.
Or they could attempt pushing a 60-yard field goal for Christoph Buehler.
Braves lead at 49-0. Under 7 minutes to go in the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter. Hovey in the shotgun. To his left side hip is Hershey. Play action. Hovey throws, has a man, caught, and will be inside the 25, but will be short of the yard to gain. Dax Button on the reception. And Button at least makes it fourth and manageable here for Star Valley. He pushes it inside the 25 down to the 23 to set up a fourth and about 5. Coach Young will keep his offense out on the field. Will not attempt a field goal and see if he can get his second offense a fourth down conversion. Man in motion. Turn, play action. Rolling, goes end zone, has a man caught by Linford, and it looks like he may be in on 4th and 5. They're going to say tackled at the 1 yard line, inside the 1 yard line. Linford off the play action. Reception, first and goal from inside the 1.
Didn't we just say he's a nice big target? Tell you, we're like geniuses. Yeah, Will just about got himself his first varsity touchdown. Nice pass from Phoenix Hovey, too.
Well, you know Coach Young goes back and watches our game film to get tips.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that,
As
right?
he should.
So, right, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Feel free to use him, Coach.
5:37 to go. Fourth quarter, running clock situation. Braves leading 49-0, hoping to tack on another one here with the second offense out. First and goal from the 1 yard line. Tailback is Watson. Hand off to the fullback, and I don't think he's going to get in.
Nope.
Tackled shy of the goal line.
So those catches right there, you had Will Linford. That's a 23-yard reception. And then as you mentioned before that, it was an 18-yard reception to Dax Button.
Second and goal now from the 2 yard line. They'll say a 1 yard loss on the fullback dive. Hovey comes up under center again. I formation. Again, a fullback dive. Ball, big collision at the goal line. Katie Nichols trying to run it in. She took a shot, but she does score. And then a late flag on the play, pushing and shoving. Katie goes in, and now another flag on the play. A lot of extracurricular after Katie Nichols does score, took a shot. Big hit, she pops up. And Katie with the touchdown, and then 2 flags after the play's over. Here's a look at it on the Fall River Propane replay.
Well, she didn't have a lot of room last time. This time she has a good seam. She does take a hit. Yeah, and there's definitely some animosity there at the end of that.
Yeah. I don't know if official's still talking this over. Here's another look at it.
Ooh. Well, we just talked about Katie making some history a couple weeks ago. Well, she just made a little more. How about a touchdown for Katie Nichols?
So they're going to send the players to the sidelines, and the officials are going to discuss what will take place. Both flags came after the touchdown, and 2 flags on the play. And the officials will talk this one over. Clock does stop at 4:34 to go. 55 zip, Star Valley on top. Katie will get the touchdown, and I think they actually dropped another flag down as they're discussing. So there's now 3 flags out on the field. They threw two initially, but now there's 3.
Well, somebody felt left out. They want to throw one too.
Officials still discussing what to do here. A lot of pushing and shoving after the play was over. Star Valley leading Teton now. 4:34 to go in the game, 55-0. We do have the Silver Star Communications postgame show coming up after this, as one official will now run over to the sideline to talk with Coach Young. Coming up in our postgame coverage, we'll have your stats. We'll have Coach Young on the sideline with a couple players of his choosing. Claire Myers will be down there. Officials still discussing what to do here after the penalties. Star Valley will have their first conference opponent next week at Jackson. And here's the white hat to tell us what went down. Take out his notebook, make sure he gets all of these correct.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot.
Dead ball foul.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Teton.
And the same. Unsportsmanlike Tetons, so 2 on the Timberwolves.
Okay.
And ejected.
Someone's been ejected. Okay, so that means he got 2. Means the player in question got 2 unsportsmanlikes, which is an ejection. And then Star Valley has one that a player with an unsportsmanlike. Well, I guess all 3 of those flags meant something then.
2 on Teton, 1 on Star Valley, and then Timberwolf out of the game. Comes with 4:34 to go after Katie Nichols gets her first varsity touchdown. And the second unit PAT team is in also Tate Lawson in to attempt the PAT. High snap, Holder gets it down, and Tate gets it through the uprights. Good. 56-zip Braves on the SBI Sports Network.
Assist to Sell, the Realty team knows that buying and selling in our current market is expensive. Their full service assistance will save you thousands on your next real estate transaction. Call Mandy Jack or Ashley Cranny today to find out how.
Vail Valley Construction is your local source in Star Valley for quality asphalt paving. Whether it's residential or commercial driveway or parking, Vail Valley will have it done with great service at a great price. To get started, visit availvalley.com.
You know what I like about Caribou Ford? It's a quick drive. It's gorgeous, and I get what I want.
I take my Caribou Ford to the Oregon Trail golf course.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? I can check out inventory online before I go. Now that's service.
You know what I like about my Caribou Ford? Satisfaction.
We're Caribou Ford with top awards in the region for customer satisfaction because we're still keeping it simple in Soda Springs.
It's time for some Napa know-how. Fourth quarter coverage on the SVI Sports Network is provided by Napa Auto Parts in Afton and Thane.
Katie Nichols getting the touchdown from 2 yards away, and it's 56-0. 4:34 to go in the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter. After the touchdown, 3 unsportsmanlike penalties, 2 on Teton, both on the same player. That's an ejection. 1 on Star Valley as well. And so the ensuing Kristoff kickoff will not be by Kristoff. With the score the way it is, it's going to be the second unit in. So we'll see Tate Lawson, who just scored the PAT, in for the ensuing kickoff.
Trying to think of something quickly to make it sound clever. Tate
toe to leather. Tate, I don't know.
Better than anything I had.
Yeah, here's Lawson. He'll squib it right up the middle. Going to be fielded on the run at the 5-yard line by Teton at the 15, and then brought down shy of the 20. Running clock situation, 4:25 remaining in the Napa Auto Parts fourth quarter. Again, stay with us for postgame coverage presented by Silver Star. Braves go to 4-0 on the season, win all 4 Idaho's gamed opponents. And then we'll get ready for conference play inside the 3A West against the Jackson Bronx a week from tonight.
Yeah, it'll be next week. And you know what, Duke? Another new memory for us next week. I've done about 1 million games in Jackson, but I've never done one in their brand new shiny press box.
Yeah.
If you remember 2 years ago, they had it built, but no electricity. So we were put back in the condemned one.
Yes, thanks for that. Appreciate it.
So looking forward to that.
Our cohorts from the Bear Lake Valley actually are in Jackson tonight, so they got the box before we did. If they broke it in, keep the seat warm for us. Here's a nice run up the middle by Teton. The ball up to the 34-yard line for a gain of about 8 yards on the Timberwolf carry. We'll also have your player of the game coming up in the post game. 8 yards on the carry, 3:20 to go in this one. Backfield for Teton. And off left side, breaking through, and then a double team tackle, but it will be a first down after Colt K moves to chains up to the Teton 31-yard line.
I've got that as his first carry tonight, Duke, but I will admit I've given 3 carries to the team tonight. I've had some issues looking at some of the numbers.
Slipping.
Guess so.
First 10. Teton will drop to 0-4 in the season, but the silver lining, they hope to get Jack Joyce back next week. As there's another run to the outside and a flag on the play.
That's going to be a horse collar.
Yeah, to get Star Valley. Big hit, though, to come clean things up was Taysom Stoker, number 26, to secure the tackle after the penalty.
A lot of room here to the outside. The Braves recovering a little slow here. So the gain was about 5 yards. And then there's going to be probably 15 more on top of that.
Clock continues to tick down to 2:05 to go. We put 15-yard penalty all the way to the Star Valley 46-yard line.
9th penalty, 93 yards on the Braves tonight.
Ball spotted up to the 43 or 46. Star Valley 46, under a minute 50 to go in the game. Here's the throw deep down the field as a man caught at the 10 and tackled shy of the 5. Bradley Brown on the reception puts Teton into a first and goal situation. Minute 30 remains of the game.
And that was right on the money from Luke Nelson. Great pass. Watch this, right into his hands.
Teton trying to get the goose egg off the board with a minute 15 remaining in the game against Star Valley's second defensive unit. Here's a handoff to Borg, looks to the 5, and the pile stands him up at the 4. Clock down to a minute 6 to go in the game. Teton quickly back to the line of scrimmage, second and goal from the 4-yard line. Star Valley leading at 56-0. Teton trying to get the goose egg off the board and avoid the shutout. Here's a handoff, looking to the goal line, whipped down shy of the goal line. Colt K on the carry. And now it is third and goal from the 1-yard line, maybe even inside the 1-yard line. Nose of the football on the goal line. Third and goal. 30 seconds remains. Nelson under center, quarterback keeper up the middle and a touchdown. Teton scores. They avoid the shutout. Clock continues to roll. Yeah, they actually do stop it because of the score, and it's 56-6 now. Teton on the board.
Nelson, I like Nelson. I've seen a lot of things he's done tonight. He's a tough kid. He's thrown some dimes. He runs hard. They got some things to work with here. And, yeah, tonight wasn't your night, but you got a lot of football left this season, and all your conference stuff, as far as I guess I don't know that for sure, but all your conference stuff's yet to come.
Teton will go for 2, and they will not get it. Try to hand it off and stop shy of the goal line. So, kickoff to come with the Braves leading 56-6 on the SBI Sports Network.
There was a time when I first got this AFib that I couldn't do anything at all. I run out of energy just walking across the floor. Dr. Gonzalez started some procedures and some medicines, and I feel pretty dang good, and I can go out and do things. When you need cardiologist services, you need them, and you need them right now.
Star Valley Disposal and Royal Flush Septic have been serving the local community for over 25 years with residential, commercial, and construction services, along with porta potties and septic pumping. Please remember to always bag your garbage before placing it into your can. Even the smallest breeze can cause garbage to scatter everywhere as it is being dumped into our garbage trucks. For service and questions, visit StarValleyDisposal.com. That's StarValleyDisposal.com.
Fourth quarter coverage of Star Valley football is presented by Napa Auto Parts in Afton and in Thane.
Teton gets into the end zone to take the shutout off the board with only 18 seconds to remain in the game, 56-6. And Star Valley will have their second team kick return team out on the field. Looks like Preston Ross and Dylan Hershey back to return the kick.
And I'd be shocked this wasn't an onside or a squib or something. I mean, you might as well. It's a chance to practice it, right?
Star Valley is lined up in their normal kick return. And up for the kick, they are going to pooch it up high. You can't fair catch that, but it is a clean catch. Up to the 30, working it up to the 35, 40-yard line, and then knocked out of bounds is Dax Button. Had a reception on that last drive, and more flags after the play as Button is brought down at the 40-yard line.
There's been a lot of laundry this last few minutes of this game.
The flags will stop the clock at 8 seconds to go. Nice job by Dax Button. Clean catch, the sophomore. And it looks like Star Valley will have a chance here. Just come out, kneel the football, and take home a win. First team unit back out on the field. Smith McClure will go victory formation, but we still need the call from that flag after the play was over.
Personal foul against the Braves. Guaranteed they're going to talk about some of those.
Push the Star Valley back inside their own 30-yard line.
So I've got the Braves tonight. Duke, again, could be wrong, 10 penalties, 108 yards. So definitely something to talk about there.
In the victory formation, Smith McClure waits for the snap, has it, kneel down, game. Braves win it 56-6, your final from Driggs, Idaho and Teton High School. Star Valley goes to 4-0 on the season and will wrap up out-of-state play, non-conference play, and prepares for the Jackson Bronx next week. Silver Star post-game coverage on the way next. But first, to the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio, post-game highlights from around the state of Wyoming, Mr. Jake Hibbard.
Hey, thanks so much. 4-0 start for Star Valley and a wild weekend in football. Let's waste no time and get things started off. First up with Powell and Douglas. You'll see a quarterback sneak here from Kiona Wisniewski, and Powell gets their offense moving. 34-14, the final over Douglas. On to Green River and Riverton. Here's Blake Gantenbeim finding Clay Sheets for a stretch-out touchdown. That was the first score. Would not be the last. Riverton wins 23-13 over Green River. Exciting one in Evanston. First series of the game for Lander, an 80-yard touchdown run by Graydon Baker. Run. It was 7-0 Lander. And then Braden Wallace returns the favor for Evanston. He runs 7-7 until the fourth quarter. And then another running touchdown, a 75-yard one by Braden Baker. Not gonna catch me. He goes into the end zone, and Evanston not done yet. One more chance. It's Bronson Sims. He'll take the snap in the shotgun, look over to the right side, jump up, and a touchdown for Riker Pace. Evanston goes for two. Time for the win? No, they're denied. Lander wins 14-13. Let's take a look at Kemmer and Thermopolis here. Kemmer and Thermopolis here. It is a Thermopolis run right up the middle. That one goes into the hands of Zane Stamp. 14-10. Thermopolis beats Kemmer. On to Sheridan East. We've got a new record holder in 4A football. 35 wins in a row. Sheridan rolls 48-14. And let's go to Lyman Lovell. An exciting game early on that we had in this contest. A quick touchdown for Jabin here right there. Would not be his last. Lyman went up 8-0. They'll go up 14-8 right here with the touchdown. And that was a jump ball. Davon Shear gets to the second one in. And then a response for Lovell. They come back with the two-point conversion. They lead it 15-14. And then here was the sealer. Look at this stretch out by Matthew Newman. Finds the pylon. And Lovell takes the win over Lyman 36-22. Cokeville and Mountain View. Well, low-scoring game. Mountain View got 2 touchdowns to Cokeville's 1. This one, Justice Platt. How does he not go down? Throws it to Brandon Walker. Brandon Walker scores 14-6. Mountain View defeats Kemmer. Cody and Buffalo. Not much of a game. In fact, we'll get to take a look at a young one. Owen Monfelt, 6th carry of the year, first career touchdown at the varsity level, 42-3. Cody rolls over the Buffalo Bison. Yeah, that's my notes right there. Hey, before I go, wanted to give a shout out to a couple of top plays, and we have a couple out of the Valley today. One more time, let's take a look at, first of all, Devon Shearer. This catch, the jump ball, how fine. High point the ball, Lacey. That's a touchdown. And then on the other side, Justice Platt, one more time. Look at that. Sheds the tackler, gets the throw off, touchdown. That's my top plays. It's been one heck of a week. Can't wait. I'll see you Thursday. Make sure you check out Sports Night. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Jake Hibbard, with the Mountain Valley Mattress Company studio update on what happened around the state of Wyoming. Jake, thank you very much. We'll catch you next week as the Braves go to Jackson. But first, celebrate the win tonight at Teton Valley High School. And your final score, courtesy of Silver Star 56-6 the final. Now that score by the numbers with the Battleson Brothers Flooring postgame battle stats.
Well, I had Luke Nelson, 16 of 30 for the Timberwolves tonight, 166 yards through the air. He had a rushing touchdown there right at the very end to avoid the shutout. Also threw an interception. Through the air, Joker Joyce, 7 catches, 61 yards. Bradley Brown, 5 catches, 87 yards, including that big one there on that scoring drive. 3 catches, 18 yards for Drew Moss. On the ground, it was tough sledding against the Star Valley defense. 33 rushes to 62 yards and that rushing touchdown for the Wolves tonight. 166 through the air, 62 on the ground, 228 total for Teton tonight. For the Braves, Smith McClure, 17 of 24, and he ended up with 238 yards through the air. As a team, the Braves 19 of 27 for 279 yards. 6 catches, 79 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns for Bryson Neild. 3 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown for Roman Erickson. 4 catches, 54 yards for Cooper Lancaster, and 3 for 33 for Dayton Schwab. On the ground, a ton of people getting carries tonight. Leading the way, 9 carries, 93 yards, and a rushing touchdown. That was Smith McClure. 6 rushes, 59 yards for Grant Thompson. 5 for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns for Wyatt Martini. And you also saw Elia Matauatia and Katie Nichols getting into the end zone tonight on short touchdown runs. 279 through the air, 267 on the ground, 546 total, and the Braves win this one tonight, 56-6. That's a look at your post-game battle stats.
Battleson Brothers Carpet One, floor and home, quality, price, and service. That is Battleson Brothers Flooring. And we do have Coach Young down on the sideline. He is with Claire Myers, and looks like a couple players down there with Claire tonight. Let's send it down to the Miles CPA sideline report. Claire, take it away.
Okay, so I've got a question for you, Wyatt.
Yep.
How are you feeling?
Good. My left leg is kind of aching right now.
I bet. What do you think you did best on today?
Mudita.
All right. And what was your favorite part about tonight?
Seeing all the younger guys get out and play and keep it up. It was really nice, passionate.
All right, that's awesome. Katie, we kind of have a celebration. You are the first girl to score a touchdown in varsity football. Yeah, that's just amazing. How do you feel?
I feel really good about it. I've been playing since I was in middle school. It was my dream to do this. I love my brother so much for going out there and protecting me. Thank you.
Of course, and we are so happy for you. You did so good. I was cheering for you when you scored that touchdown. I was like, yes, finally a girl. So, good job, Katie. All right. Coach, what are your thoughts on everyone's performance today?
Good. Obviously penalties are a point to clean up, but defense I thought was lights out. Incredible play by the defense in the red zone. I thought we worked on the ground game a lot, like I talked to you in the pregame. I felt like we got a lot of people involved. Always awesome when we can get young guys in and get them some time under the lights. But I thought good balanced effort for the offense, and then defense. It's a hard offense to defend. Coach Joyce does a great job. High tempo and a lot of different things that they can do with the football, and I thought the defense had a great week of practice, and that showed in the way they performed tonight.
All right, thank you so much. Last question for all three of you guys. You beat Teton on their home field 56-6, and how amazing is that?
Pretty good. They were talking smack on me.
Yeah. Talking smack?
Why? Because he's dating one of their female students, so they don't like number 15 very much.
Oh, I guess the real drama surfaces. Yeah. How about for you, Katie?
Oh, man, I'm so excited. It's our last team in Idaho that we play. I was just glad we finished it off strong.
I am so happy for you guys, and it was an amazing game. It was so fun to watch, so great job, and hopefully, I'll look forward to you in the future, seeing you guys play. Okay. So thank you so much, and have a great night. Back to you, Duke.
Claire Myers with the Miles CPA sideline report at Afton Alpine. Call 885-0055. And boy, we got a lot out of that post-game interview we weren't quite expecting.
Turned into an episode of Maury Povich there for a second.
That it did. But, now for real, congratulations to Katie. What a cool story.
Well, and the thing is, it's not, you heard Katie say it, it's not like one of these, she came out for football this year, and this was, she's a football player, and she has been for years, and these guys, the rest of the players, that's how they treat her, and then saw that right there. everybody is brothers. They just happen to have a sister tonight, and they plowed the road. And, pretty neat moment there for Katie and the team.
Absolutely. Again, your final, Braves are going to pick up the win tonight, 56-6 in Teton. Dal, how about your player of the game presented by Star Valley Skidoo?
You know, the one that just keeps popping into my head, Duke, I think I'm going to go with Elia Matautea. He was so aggressive on defense, had some terrific blocks. I thought we saw him in a lot of different phases tonight, blocking, running, defensive pressures, forcing some errant passes and turnovers. So that's who I'm going to go with tonight for our player of the game, number 0, Elia Matautea, for our player of the game.
He left the game early with an injury, but he's still out there as his pads off and seems to be doing okay. We'll keep an eye on him, but congratulations to Elia, the player of the game presented by Star Valley Skidoo. Financing as low as 1.99% for 36 months on your next side-by-side or ATV. Visit StarValleySkidoo.com. Well, as Katie mentioned in the post game, the Idaho schedule's done. That's it. Braves go 4-0 to open the season. Now they hit the Wyoming schedule next week, Dal, and they open it up with the rival at Jackson next weekend.
It feels like that's all it is. Rival. You saw Sugar Salem, now you had Teton. Now you're going to have the Jackson Bronx, and the week after that, it's a road trip to Powell. There are no off weeks rivalry-wise when you're the two-time defending champs, and so the Braves are just going to reload and see if they can come put together a similar performance next week.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us again. Your final, Star Valley over Teton, 56-6 to wrap up the Silver Star post-game coverage. Take flight to faster Wi-Fi. Learn how at silverstar.com. I'm Duke Dance with Dal Erickson and our producers, David Kazare, Sage Jacobson. Our great camera crew is along with us tonight. And special thanks to my dad, Papa Bart, pulling the camper over here for us for the production crew.
Awesome.
Yeah, feeding them ribs and cookies. We might go get some ourselves now tonight. Thank you for joining us. Braves win 56-6 on the SBI Sports Network.